So, let's see, where did we leave off last time? We left off with you making your way to the island after
Making my way downtown.
I'll stab you with a pencil multiple times. I know where you live. But yous got into a little fight with some vultures. After you's made your way to a bell, you rung the bell. You took a bit of time to fish for some squid, but you caught the squid in the end. It was all good in the hood. You've made your way to the island where you found an ice method. He was pretty cool. Only Nabra could talk to him. I did not mean that. You saw a beautiful garden filled with ice sculptures, and then you ended up making your way here to the big fortress that looks like a skull. It's the best way I can describe that. And with that, he's like, oh God, that's so weird. I guess we'll wait outside this big building for a whole week, just in case. And we're here now. I need to ask, hopefully someone can remember how Brynhild, Balthazar and Fergus have a level of exhaustion, because I sure as fuck can't.
Cold from the flight. The flight through the blizzard.
Go.
Yeah, it was during the blizzard.
Then, as you now stand here, we'll read the text box again, as it has been a while. Rising before you is a 600-foot tall mountain of glacial ice. Its peak is carved to resemble a gigantic skull wearing a crown. Weaving up the mountain's southern slope are enormous stairs hewn from ice. The steps extend to the base of the mountain, to the base of the fortress. These steps were clearly made for giants.
There's a lot.
You see, in front of you now, the steps lead to a giant double door made from slabs of ice with dragon skulls and bones embedded in them. Carved into the lintel is a single word in the dwarvish script. For those of you who speak dwarvish or giant, it reads the word Grimskalle.
Oh, I speak giant. Let's go.
That's a giant leap for you. Let me get the exact... Grimskalle, sorry. But Grimskalle sounds better.
I'll turn you into a Grimskalle.
Don't threaten me with a good time. Gonna get this adventure up as well on D&D Beyond because I will forget a million and one things. But yeah, there is a big door in front of you.
I think I left a little early last session. We didn't find Professor Scott, did we?
Negative. But you saw this place and you were like, maybe he's here. Or I think someone said that.
Yeah, this looks... I don't know. This is definitely a place we need to be, but like I'm not sure about right now with 3 of our members messed up.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Exhaustion is not a kind thing.
No.
Want to make sure that exhaustion is correct. Just give me a little sec. Shabao. Yep, exhaustion is done correctly. Cool. You've only ever been exhausted one other time.
How long has it been since our last long rest?
Not
We
that
rested
long.
on the whale.
Yeah, there was a short rest on the whale.
No, it was 3 days.
Oh, it was 3 days on the
Take
whale.
long.
I think that was a while ago.
Okay.
Meg, I swear to
Fuck.
God. So did you just get the exhaustion before or after entering the island?
It was
After.
before.
I think it was a
Or-
snowstorm.
Yeah, it was on the way over to the bell.
Then in that case, then you shouldn't be exhausted and you should have had a long rest. So take off the exhaustion because I'll take it off Brynhild because Brynhild has used spells since we got here.
Yeah.
I'll just knock it off of everybody.
Hold on. Didn't we get caught in a snowstorm on the island?
No,
Are you sure?
pretty sure.
I'm not seeing any checks for Constitution.
In the morning, we saw the Formatica spell. We fly through a blizzard. But then
I'm seeing everybody rolling
After that,
Constitution
like,
saves
Where?
at the end of the last session. Like almost immediately after you scroll up, right above locate object, con save, con save, con save, con save.
that was climbing.
Brunhild would have failed,
No.
Balthazar would have failed, and Fergus would have failed.
Wait, hold on. Give me a sec. I
You know
think. Give me a sec. You know when I say I need to take better notes, this is what I mean by I need to take better notes.
Yep, 3 people rolled low and 3 people had exhaustion on them, so I'm guessing that's what
Ah.
that was.
Yes, it's because of the island itself.
Yeah, not the blizzard. My mistake.
Like I was saying.
Did I walk the dog? No, I done the dishes and fed myself.
Badass.
I have half an hour. And the dishes are important, else I cannot feed myself. Or the dog, for that matter. Yeah, so it's the island temperature that caused it was all. But, yeah, so... With it here would now be a bad time to ask for con saves, joking. We'll get to that in a bit. Until now, the door.
So, do you want to explore this place, or, you know?
No, let's just walk up the steps for no reason.
Yeah, but like, this doesn't seem like a place that we need to be. It's a giant building shaped like a skull. Yeah, makes sense to go in there.
Very, very lovely home. Yeah.
Makes a lot of sense to me, darling.
You notice how it also has a nest up top, right?
You can't see that.
Yeah. Okay.
That's this is technically what you saw.
Okay. Yeah, nah, this doesn't seem the smartest place to enter, but yeah, let's go.
Darling, we have been in a lot
no,
of places.
We
where
haven't been
a lot of
anywhere this
people
scary.
would have said,
Have we ever
Oh,
been in a
you-
building that's shaped like a skull before? No, I don't think we have.
no, we have been in what could be considered an equivalent
And then
Well,
again,
so
there
you're not
are
one
good
to get-
places.
to become a coward now, are you?
I think
Could
I've
have done
always been that.
about a whole wheel right back.
Okay, that's open door. Yeah.
I'm concerned as to what Ruby classes as equivalent.
You've literally been in a fortress that entered into the fucking whatchamacallit.
And again, there are good
Sunblade.
buildings shaped like skulls. Yeah, like Castle Grayskull. There's nothing
By the
but a
power
hot
of
room in there.
Grayskull.
You enter into this room and you open up the door, you enter in, it's foggy. There's a mist around. Probably due to how damn cold it is. But it's kind of like lightly obscured, for lack of better terminology. And it's it's got a chill in the air. Like, there's a noticeable drop in temperature. Not enough to, like, you know, make you come on out, but the difference between standing next to a walk-in freezer and walking into said walk-in freezer.
Yeah, dude, it's just my palace, bro.
Fun.
God, it's so fucking dumb.
Let's check something here that is sweet.
It's just like joy, bro.
Hey man, you friends with Mo?
I'm so excited to be back. Feels like it's been forever.
Homo.
Wonder what John's watching. Yeah, I'm gonna check, see if I find a rule. I think it's in Dungeon Master's Guide, not Player's Handbook. For you guys who are standing at the door, you've made your way in, two of the six, you've walked into the room. And it's very much a corridor. You can see to the west, there is another set of double doors.
There is.
This dog's gonna come up. It's gonna like sit next to me. It's gonna make me pet it.
Oh no. That is so awful. I'm so sorry for your loss.
I don't have enough hands.
Would you like to subscribe to the sympathy package?
Lord,
No,
you
it's
heard
cool.
about our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ?
What is this?
He wasn't cutting it for me. This particular, between source books right now, Jalen. This long rectangular room is strewn with pieces of rotting wood and rusted metal. The remnants of giant weapons and racks. A rusted out helmet the size of a giant lies near the back wall.
Yeah, bro, I'm not committing to a campaign right now. I'm just between source books. I'm just looking for a one shot, bro. Oh my god.
Every time. Out of all the places it would be, it's in the player's handbook. LMNO obscuration.
Obscurus.
No? Right, where'd you go?
You cannot hurt me in a way that matters.
So you have disadvantage on perception checks in here, and that's really it, guys. So, yeah, as you look around this room, nothing seems too salvageable. It's all old, and it's about 8 Balthazars in length.
So
Some
like
odd
5
measurements.
inches.
Hey,
Sorry, 6 inches.
Moving on.
It's
Next
quite
room.
average.
Yeah, sure, but
See
I'm
another
not
set.
playing.
double
No, he's
doors.
here.
Is who here? Oh no,
hey,
actually,
guy.
I just moved his token. So, so you open up this door. A withered old frost giant leans heavily on a great axe that sits in front of a tall door upon the far wall. There's a wooden stool upon which he sits that seems to creak under his weight. And he seems to be staring at you as you
calling him
open the door. And he is technically behind this door here. And as the door opens, you notice as he just is breathing, making his own ambient noises.
Since he hasn't attacked yet, Derek goes, "Do you speak common?"
Can I say hello in giant?
Do you say hello in giant? He does the exact same thing.
Oh, what a cunt.
How dare you be a big friendly giant?
I'll move the focus token. You watch the hand goes down and like he leans to the side, like scratches his ass. And immediately scratches his nose with the same hand.
In
Smells
giant,
delicious.
I'd like to say, ew, that's fucking disgusting. See if that gets his
He's
attention.
gonna like
I'm so happy I picked
go in the
giant.
room and like wave at him. Maybe he's
Sneezes.
too big.
He sneezes again. Oh.
This guy's definitely.
I think he's still too.
Then like takes his beard and like parts it and like
Does he look-
starts
does he
to
look-
braid the beard.
Does he look like he's like taking note of us or like sees us at all?
Does not seem like he has acknowledged your presence.
I don't want to get too close. He's gonna go right here and like wave at the guy.
As you take that step
He just-
forward and you see, presses down on the axe to stand up. You hear the joints creak. You hear the crack of the knees as he takes a step forward. You hear the back just crack all the way up. As he does, he utters the words, "Death, we meet again." What have you done to the dog now, Laura? How could I starve the dog? Simple. I didn't want to starve. No, she can fend for herself. She just has to get a hold of the neighbour's cat.
We're actively trying to avoid that.
Damn it.
Try to avoid it all you want, Laura. One of these days, she's going to be faster than that cat. And we're going to have to explain to Bart that his cat's missing for good.
Oh my god.
We'd have to explain it too.
I have to explain that the black and white thing in Meg's mouth is not a new chew toy, but it did once go meow.
Go meow.
Meow meow.
Meow.
But
What is this, an Elden Ring boss? Oh, destined death.
he says, "Death, we meet at last."
At last or again?
At last. Sorry, I was reading another paragraph. Just want to go ahead and roll initiative real quick, guys. Please and thank you.
No.
Oh,
You
fuck.
ready for death, old timer?
He couldn't see us.
As he says it, though, it's in giant. It sounds like and the way he says it, it sounds like someone. Yeah, it sounds like someone who's deaf.
Kratta dø, fløre døre.
And as he stands up there, and as you look, you also see that his eyes are completely glazed over in white.
Oh my god, he got a glacier.
So he couldn't see me until I got this.
So,
He said,
so here's the thing: his vision is limited to the door. When he's in the
Really?
for there, it says his vision is limited to a certain amount, and then it says, but he doesn't notice the characters until they walk 10 foot into the room, and it's like, God, that doesn't make sense. So,
God, am I first?
He's like, yeah, he didn't hear the door open. He didn't see me walk in until I was right in front of him. Like, what?
oh damn, our buddy boy, our good friend. Quick, I need to prop up this fight. How will I do it? I know. Layer actions.
No!
Let's just go ahead and double his hit die real quick.
This doesn't look like a lair to me. This looks more like a dilapidated ruin.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, alright? Even crack addicts have a lair. Usually it's a burnt out building or a dingy mattress, but it's a lair.
I wouldn't call it a lair, I'd call it a den. Oh,
Lair.
Lord.
Layer action, I scream as I eat a handful of used needles.
Lair action, hepatitis.
Edward Needlehands!
It's the starts and he takes his axe and raises it as you hear the cracks and you hear the words that he says. Obsidia, you speaketh the giant.
Yes.
Don't worry, I'll quickly remove your... Just now.
Why am I tempted to use my high only 4th level spell slot in the first encounter we're gonna run into?
I don't know, man.
God, it's just
You
gonna
do
be
you,
a
do
dungeon
you.
Is this gonna... The one thing I'm questioning, is this gonna be a dungeon crawl, or is this just gonna be like walk in and do shit and then leave? Like, I hate not being able to tell what kind of encounters we're like, what kind of position we're in.
Here's what I'll say for you as well. Now that you're in here, before we kick shit off royally, everything in this place, everything is giant-sized. Also, doors required an athletics check to open, but we'll just say that those 3 doors you've already opened, we'll just say they were opened ajar, shall we? Let's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. Right. Yeah. Sure.
We can work with that.
Ajar. Anyway.
How does a door open ajar? It doesn't have hands.
Oh my fucking god, Ricky, you're worse than
Ever
Ruby sometimes.
seen one man? Ooh, that would be funny.
What are you thinking?
Fear.
Fear.
But trying to figure out how much I want to use. It's a 30-foot count. That would have worked out perfectly. I think. Yes.
Just misses a dare there. As you fire on out a cone of fear. And our boy is not very wise, apparently.
Isn't Fergus supposed to go first because he rolled 19 for initiative?
I did not see that at all. It did not go through. Apologies. Let me immediately resolve it. I saw that he rolled it and thought he was already in there. I am so sorry, Fergus. I am, with all of my apologies, big apologies. What we'll do, we'll still hold everything that Obsidia has done to this moment in time. We'll hold that. We'll go to Fergus. I'll send you the screenshot of how things are right now, RJ. So he's not frightened and the fear isn't there, but don't worry. Good catch, Alpha. No, please. I like Obsidia's plan. Oh, okay. I mean, we'll still say, regardless of what happens, Obsidia will still cast fear unless it comes about that we don't need to. Who knows? But I'll give you to do what you want to do, RJ.
Not all at once. Just kidding.
I will mess up the spell. Well, I suspect. Well, no, because the spell will go off after your turn.
You just might get frightened, that's all.
Fergus, you you can't make it to the giant. He's 30 foot away, and you have 25 foot of movement.
Oh, that's amazing. You can run up and still not being in the fear or
Easy typing. Throw one, so get behind a dare. And then if you want to toss a javelin there, sir, from your D&D sheet. And we'll do the manual math. Do not worry about that. We'll get that added on again just now. You know, technically RJ should have a 17 in initiative because of his exhaustion. And he would still be higher.
Okay. Yep.
Only by one this time though. Yeah, RJ, you want to throw that javelin there, buddy? An 11 as you yeet the javelin. That does not have your exhaustion taken into consideration, but it still misses. So you run and throw, you hear it hit the back wall. Do you wish to do it again? Do it again, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
A 16 will hit. So you throw the second one. Want to roll the damage for us? Total of 7. So you throw and hit, and it sticks into him. Do anything else return, buddy? Nope. Okay. Obsidia then immediately casts fear on the guy. And he starts to quake in his little booties, or rather his rather large booties. Obsidia, bonus action, movement.
Bold of you to assume I have either of those.
More so letting you know what you have left, such as movement.
Yeah. I just take a step forward.
Okay.
And that's gonna end my turn. There you go.
No, bro.
I still have access to Elf Scared, by the way.
Oh, I'll remove. I removed her access from you and forgot to remove your access from her by the looks of it.
Yay.
Nope. Yep. Ricky.
Yes, sir. Has the creature taken damage?
Yes, sir.
Well, then I am going to fire off a cantrip, and it's not Eldritch Blast. I'm going to Toll the Dead.
Shocking. Ricky, you are still rolling privately from last session there, buddy.
Yes, I am.
Don't think Frightened involves saves, but I'm going to be safe on this side here because I am being very smart. Because there's now 3 games like this, and I learn one from one and take it into another. Ability checks and attacks. So, as you ding the bell upon the boy, not so wise. He takes a further 14 points of damage as his bell is rung. Art thou doing anything else with thy turn?
No.
Okay. Frost Giant's turn. His name is Jamiroquai. We'll call him Jamiroquai. Cool. So, the math here, fantastic. He will, having seen, just barely, this glimpse of the Fear Ray coming at him, he will, let me check his multi-attack, sweet, yeet a rock at Obsidia as he just grabs the stool and just immediately underhand lobs it in your general direction. Obsidia, to hit a 16.
A frightened creature takes a dash action and moves away from you by the safest route on each of its turns unless there's no...
Oh, fear has changed.
Yeah, this is a specific spell. If the creature ends a turn in a space where it doesn't have line of sight view, the creature makes a wisdom saving throw.
Okay, the creature can really only move to here, sadly.
It also drops whatever it's holding. Yeah, it just stands there cowering in the corner.
Yeah, and makes the wisdom saving throw again.
No, it still have line of sight of it. It doesn't make a save. It stays feared.
That's
I just
cruel.
cower it into a corner. And it
Oh
can't
wow,
do
that's, the spell
It's
has
my
been
bitch as long as I have
cracked.
LOS.
Then as you
Yeah,
do
that
this,
is the
it will
best kind of broken.
scream. It will scream at the top of its lungs in giant. Death should be honorable. This is dishonorable for all.
I reply in giant. Kneel for me, peasant.
Adair!
When did you wake up all, Ruby?
Crack.
Crack cocaine.
Fair enough.
Fergus, you speaketh the giant, and you also know what he said.
I speak in common to the party. He's like, that's a shit way to go, and he's making himself known about it.
This
Or
is
sorry, he's
Nabra.
making that known.
A lot of people
Yeah,
picked it up.
I do speak a tad giant.
My rapiers are still bad.
Your rapiers are still what?
Bad.
You have 3 rapiers here.
No time to fix them.
What the fuck?
That's bad.
They're supposed to be set to cantrips. I think
Because cantrips don't work.
2 of them are supposed. One of them's supposed to be set to booming blades, the other one to green flame. A 20 for 9 does hit.
I'll just make another normal attack.
18 for 9 also hits. Total of 18. Do anything else?
No. I'll stay. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna give him that disadvantage.
You're gonna give him disadvantage.
To the opportunity attack that I hope he takes. And why is my stuff that?
So you're still. You're. It's gonna point out now, Jalen.
Hmm?
You moved closer to him, not further away.
I move closer to him to attack, and then I step back.
Do anything else your turn.
No.
Okay. Then. Balthazar.
I'll just where I'm at. I'll just do what I always do. Boop, miss.
A 12 for 4 will sadly, but as well in it. Christ, man, what happened? You used to hit all the time.
I'm usually death from below, but shit, not today. He's too big.
Right, anything else?
Let's move over here. That's it.
Okay. Brunhild.
Yeah, I'll do the same as Nabra, Toll the Dead.
He passes on that one there as the bell rings once more. Is anything else your turn?
Nope.
Yep. Fergus.
Bless you.
Thank you. What's cracking? I'm still gonna be rolling from D&D Beyond, even though I'm outside my house. Can I get close to him now? Do I have enough movement?
Yes, you do.
All right. I'm gonna kind of put a little grim set to my mouth and kind of call back to Obsidian as, is the plan to keep him there until we get through the door? Or are we finishing this?
Oh god.
Damn it, RJ, you've made Ruby think for 1 minute. I hope you're proud of yourself.
I'm about as proud of myself as Obsidia is about what she did to that giant. I'm
You
joking.
and I both know she's
Another
very
one.
proud about that.
Oh yeah, man, yeah, I'm not proud at all.
I'll reply in common. This peasant is not worthy of her blades.
I reply back in common, fair enough, and I advance towards the giant within hitting range with me mallet, and I just tell him I'm sorry it has to be like this. Sorry, you gotta go
No,
like
I
this.
said we don't have to kill him. He's not worth it. He's not worth
Oh,
it.
my bad. Okay,
I
cool.
said it in a cool way. Sorry.
Hey, either way, you want to swing that hammer.
No,
If you want to go
I want to
swinging,
swing.
we can go swinging. I
I-
think it's
I want
funnier
to
to just
swing.
disrespect him by cowering him in the corner
Yeah.
and then just calling him a peasant.
I honestly think that he's better, that he feels better about living than dying like this. So
I think he wants a warrior's death.
Didn't
He
you say
does,
he
and
wanted an
this-
honorable death?
he does, but he also said in Giant a moment ago, and this is Fergus saying to the party, he said in Giant a moment ago that this is not at all how anyone should die or how anybody should kill someone. So, yeah, he'll have to compromise, and I'm gonna kind of like stand somewhat close to him, ready a little mallet action, and ask the party if they feel like passing. Oh, I'm not exactly, well, I am a little confused, but it doesn't really matter to me. I'm just trying to see what I can do to help us get through this door. You know, maybe Obsidia can bring up the rear.
So, what's your plan exactly here, RJ, just so I'm aware?
Well, okay, at this point, I'm just gonna open the door. You said an athletics check, right? I got my hands free since I was using javelins.
Yeah, I'll move you towards the door.
Okay. Put on my hands and do my little Fergus leap and wrangle the doorknob.
A 23 will open the door. Oh, I just straight up forgot to put the door down. Okay. So I guess you could see through that wall the entire time.
I didn't realize there was a door back there.
Okay.
I mean, opening a door wasn't the goal.
I thought we were supposed to get through the castle.
No, we just opened this door, moved in, and he was like, "Oh, destined death."
God fucking damn it!
You see,
God damn it!
You see, an awful lot of coinage, 4 gold rings sized for giants, so like belts for fucking humans or dwarves, a giant-sized shield made of a white dragon scale, a 2-foot tall chipped statue of Therm, made of ice and a jug.
I look back to
What's
the
in the
party
jug?
and I just. Oh. You know.
If anybody's worth the blade, it's him. So, you think you can drop the spell?
I look back to the party and I just tell them there's loot in here, but I don't think we were supposed to be here in the first place. So yeah, if I have anything left in my action, because I forget in 2025 rules, or 2024, what you can do, as far as drawing a weapon. But if I can, I'll draw my mallet, or my mace, or maul, and just end my turn.
Okay.
Damn it, guys.
Six dinner.
We are,
Anywhere.
So now we're not killing him to get to a goal, we're killing him for gold. How do we wind up back here every time?
I'm killing him to give him a warrior's death.
Yeah, I just wish there was another benefit.
Sorry, I'm fixing Jalen's stuff as well because I am nothing if not efficient.
Well, guess we're killing this guy. Let me go ahead and mute until I fix the trash cans and whatnot and get back inside.
I have asked Obsidia while we're fighting him, can she drop the fear spell?
Why would I?
Jalen, you're
Give the guy what he wants, and I don't need a fear spell to win a fight.
Why would we risk our life for a...
I'm not risking my life.
It's nearly updated. So we'll move on the turn over then to Obsidia. Sorry.
I'll keep the fear spell active because I don't see any reason to drop it. And I'm gonna throw out a what would be a scorching ray would be funny here. I think. What's the mind wave? Just see how it feels. So you damage can take reaction. I already have debilitated. Q.
88 man. You're all set. Green flame. Actually. 1d8. Right, I've got finally sorted. So check that there. Let's see. So let me check these numbers for you because I totally forgot to check them. Because there's potential chance that these have advantage. Yeah, you get nothing additional. So, you do 18 points of damage. As it once more screams about dishonor.
I think you fucky wuckied, as I either do 16 or 22.
Sorry, yeah, 16. What did I say? 18?
Yes.
Yes, 2 hit points back. Anything else?
I don't care about honor. No.
Nah, brah.
Nah, bro.
Ricka.
Well, I already told the deadum, so just gonna chuck a couple Eldritch Blasts.
20 for 10 hits. 20 for 13, 23 points of damage. Did anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Frost Giant on its turn will lie down and start crying about its dishonourable death at the hands of vile scum. Adair.
Adair's gonna sheath his sword and disengage. He's not gonna sit here and beat up an old man. Whatever he doesn't feel good about this.
He wanted to die. He asked for it.
Yeah, whenever it was warrior to warrior, it was fine. But whenever he's being affected and he's sitting on the ground, he's like on the ground crying right now. I'm not going to stab him.
He is fetal position right now.
I'm not going to stab him like that. I don't expect any warrior to, but you guys can kill him if you want.
That's why I'm a warlock.
Balthazar.
Do we get XP?
No, this is a milestone campaign.
I know that's a joke. Good job, you got the joke.
Yeah, especially because this is a milestone campaign. Yeah, I'm not killing him because...
Oh, it was experience that makes a difference here.
Matter.
I'm just going to hold my action. I kind of agree with Adair. Maybe someone should challenge him one-on-one. He's blind, for God's sake.
Yeah, he's blind, half deaf, and he's under a fear spell right now. Not fighting.
At least to let him free of the fear spell.
Brunhild.
Yeah, I'll also hold my action for Toll the Dead if whatever happens.
Fergus. RJ. Fergalicious.
He's probably typing or
Me
something.
when I'm muted. He's muted.
Yeah, but he also just might not be able to type right now.
Maybe he's turning on his computer.
Jay, you can take it for now. He does speak Giant as well, so he is aware of what has been said fully. And whatever he done last time, I wasn't too sure, but...
I'll have him hold as well.
Okay.
Fergus seeing most of his party stop.
Syria.
Fergus, let's leave him behind. And she's gonna ask the other ones to close the doors. And Fergus to leave. And I'd like to just start closing the right door,
Make an athletics check.
which is my absolute best stat. Oh, that's a 19.
I mean-
Ruby, you need a nat 20 to close this door.
Are you fucking...
No, the DC is 20.
Is it an action or a what's it? Reaction?
I'm gonna say here, just for it there, it's free to try and close these doors like that and open them.
Hello.
It is a I'll say to you now, 25 foot high, 8 foot wide, 2.5 foot thick.
Can I use my action to create a minor illusion on the other side of the door, like over here, of myself just staring him down? I can make anything within a 5-foot cube. I can make a
can.
static image of myself staring him down.
You can.
That's what I'd like to do.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
Okay. No, bruh.
I'm gonna hold my action like the rest of the group and not beat up the poor giant anymore.
Adair.
Oh, I already said I was what I was doing.
Yeah, it's now when you start, like, you still have movement and such you can do as well if you wished. It's just
I'm fine here.
Yeah?
I'm not resuming the fight until the spirit of fear spell is gone or he disengages or whatever, you know?
Balthazar.
Still, I don't know. I just kind of turn around and walk back here and just lean against the wall. Hold my action for now.
Brynhild.
Same.
Fergus.
I'm not quite sure what the map is
For
right now,
you,
but
so for you, you're 5 foot away from the giant. The giant is now lying on the ground in the fetal position, crying that his death is dishonorable, that the battle is dishonorable.
oh my god.
I ask you to leave him behind and do not waste our time with him.
But you
Okay,
also
I'll
weren't
just-
here, so
I'll just grab something I can carry and go.
yeah.
This is... I don't even know if I feel right doing that. I'll just grab a ring, a gold ring, and leave.
Yep. 25 foot, you're still in the room, however.
I'm still in the room.
Yeah, it's a 30-foot room and you have 25 foot of movement.
Wait, I only have 25?
Yeah, you're
I thought I moved to
exhausted.
30 with the new doors.
Exhaustion.
Oh, with the... Well, in that case, I'm grabbing 2 rings. Actually, no. No, you know what? I'm leaving them behind. I'm gonna apologize to the giant and walk away empty-handed.
25 or dash for 50 to get out the room?
I'll dash for 50.
But it's good that we're getting this golden ring because we're severely lacking in money.
Obsidia.
I also feel like we're severely close to the end of the story. Also, I have money.
I'm
I'm
gonna try again to open the door and once again reiterate that we should close
I mean-
the doors.
Close the door.
You hear that, guys? Ruby's gonna try for a nat 20.
Yeah, watch this.
Nailed it.
It would have been a really good clip if it worked, you know?
It would have.
She's watches like Obsidia like grabs the door and is trying to pull towards the door as she watches. She's getting closer as the feet just like Wile E. Coyote Looney Tunesing it.
Guys, we should close the door. Please.
Okay, I'll help you.
No, bro.
Don't die on us.
Okay. That was a good time. Can I attempt to close this door?
No.
Fair enough.
Because the DC is 20 and you have a -1. So you
I'm
can,
the strongest man alive.
You can help someone if you wish, but like...
I'm so strong, guys. I am the strongest. No one else is as strong as I am, okay? I'm so strong that I'm just gonna assist someone when they try to close the door. That's my true strength.
There.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm no help either.
No, bro.
Oh,
just
wow.
let's
Oh, he
let's
too
have
has
this
a
fun.
-1. How nice.
Well,
Balthazar, you technically have a flat roll. You too need a nat 20. Do you risk it?
On a strength check?
On an athletics check to close the door with advantage.
With advantage. Oh. Let's see. Athletics. Oh, yeah, my strong suit.
100%. Medic 134. Engine
A 12.
133.
Oh shit. He's actually got a -2 because of exhaustion. Shit.
133.
Never mind.
Shit. I will take that back because you have no way of hitting that DC. Is there anything you would be doing with your turn?
Is there, can we just drop the fear spell on the guy and maybe fight him straight up?
Yep, that's what I was
Or just
hoping
gonna
would
let it go in
happen,
the
but
phone?
we're leaving him alone, a combatant that can search this palace for us. I don't know why we're doing that.
Because
I
if he
don't
comes
really
back,
know.
I'll turn him into fear again, and he has to cower in the corner again.
Instead of just
He's,
killing him here, which he wants to happen, you know?
Yeah. So I'm fucking him over by not giving him the death he wants. I'm
So you're
disrespecting
using
him.
You're being a dick about it. That's it.
I am
Are you-
virtually teabagging him.
he's going to come after us so much harder if he does come after us. He's going to come after you.
I mean, he was sitting in the room by himself, just singing to
I
himself.
walk up to the city and say, babe, just let us do this honorably. What did he ever do to you?
He's
Like
one
the
of
first-
The fact that he exists.
And she somehow managed to say giant with a hard R.
Oh, City is
Jeering.
just racist?
Got something against Joe.
Look at her, she's one step away from Gestapo.
Oh,
She's missing the blonde hair. And
Those,
blue eyes.
you don't see it, but the tag in those clothes says Hugo Boss. If she had a horse, it would be called Mercedes. Ricky's dying.
Oh, you're killing me. Oh.
Balthazar, out of all people, you should know that I like my men small.
Giggity.
yeah. You want them without pride.
Yes. Easy to break.
Mm,
No pride,
Yeah.
no spear.
John, after this, we're going to introduce you to BDSM.
no, no thanks.
Our
Not
safe
the
word
woman I
will be
thought you were.
giant.
She's not the woman I thought she was. Shake
Is
my
it just
head.
up to me and Brunhild to close the door?
Well, Brynhild has a level of exhaustion, so, Brynhild, you too have a -1
try.
to athletics.
Oh my
Why
god!
do I have the highest athletics?
No,
As a fucking sorcerer.
no, that would be Fergus.
With a?
+7.
With a +7.
Oh god. Okay.
Which is
Damn
a
non-believer.
+5 after, but Brynhild, you have your whole turn. Just saving your actions.
I would be the second highest athletics with a.
So
+0
I also
as a
can't close the
sorcerer.
door.
You are also unable to close the door yourself with your current level of exhaustion. However, you can still assist in closing the door.
I'll give guidance to Fergus then.
Yeah, it's probably the best thing we could do. And then we'll move over to Fergus. Fergus, you can make an athletics check with advantage
Fergus will look.
and with a D4.
Fergus will look around at the rest of you all, just in utter disbelief. What's the command for advantage again? The new one?
Alt.
Here,
I mean,
And
as soon as he doesn't have a line of sight of her, he can make a wisdom save. So as soon as we close his door, Wisdom save,
that's
wisdom
so-
save, wisdom
That's the
save.
thing. There's 2 doors here. There's 2 doors here. So, which one do you close there, buddy?
I'm gonna close the one closest to me so Obsidian has line of sight, because that's the best thing we have going for us right now.
now we have to close the other door.
Did
I'm
it
just
know?
gonna stand right here and look at the rest of the party, just like, is this really what we're doing? I'm
Yep.
looking at Obsidian like, is this really what we're doing?
Yes.
He'll come out of the room as soon as we close it.
Well, he has to
Blinded
pass the
them.
save first.
He has
He's
to
either
pass
gonna-
the save first and he's blind and deaf.
I don't think that
Mate.
I don't think that helps your case.
He's not hard. He's not hard of. I mean, he's not blind and deaf. He's hard of seeing and hard of hearing.
Like extremely so. Like. You know,
So I'm gonna run this assumption. Obsidian, what are you doing? What would you be doing with your turn right now?
If I have a turn, probably close the door.
You'd be doing that on your own.
Go.
I can roll net 20.
Yeah. Prove it.
Actually, no.
Huh?
I'll ready an action to close the door for when somebody can help me.
Okay. Obsidian readies an action to close the door. Nah, bro, you're up. What's your plan?
What does you want help?
Remember, guys, Obsidian needs help to get that nat 20. She can do it, but with help. I too can take this grand piano upstairs with the help of a forklift and crane.
Rate increase.
Ricky,
Yeah.
what you doing with your turn, buddy?
So we're no longer attacking the giant, right? We're gonna let Adair beat it up after it's no longer feared.
He makes it sound worse.
help Adair. I just.
Well, the giant doesn't want to get beat up while being terrified of everybody. He wants a fair fight, I guess. So I mean,
Yeah.
if Adair wants to beat him up, I'm all for
He
it.
just sitting in the corner going, "Dishonor, dishonor." Well, I'm like, I'm not doing that. Well, I'm swinging at
Hold your cow.
He'll be depressed for whatever the hell is left of his life after this. He's either going to come out on a vengeance quest or sit in that corner in a puddle of his own filth until he's done. You traumatized the hell out of him.
You know, this kind of shit makes a wraith. I'm not trying to fight a wraith.
It does.
Giant wraith? Vengeance? Yeah, I'm pretty sure. If Scottish
I mean,
said,
I'm not
yeah,
exactly
he
hot about
rises,
this, but like,
if he rises again as a giant wraith, I won't complain about it. I will not.
I might.
Jay, you're not think it's not a wraith.
Wraith?
It's-
What is it, man?
It's a revenant. You're thinking
That's
of.
worse.
You're thinking of these guys here. Ricky, don't look. You might get PTSD.
Oh, lovely.
I don't even
Yeah,
know.
that's worse, isn't it? Revenants can't die unless they succeed in like doing whatever they want to do, right?
You need holy or fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, we learned that the hard way, didn't we?
You sure did.
Don't fight 4 of them at
That's
level
okay.
7. It won't go well.
No. Go well.
Four
That
of
is
them?
an understatement.
But yeah.
Fucking, I'll be in a statue kicking
Yeah,
her
man.
ass.
What do you wish to do with your turn there now, bro?
Can't fuck with the revenant. I'm just gonna stand back and let this unfold.
The frost giant continues to cry more. You see some steam starts to rise from the corner. There.
Is the door closed yet?
Your door's closed, but there's 2 doors, buddy.
Giving her the actually I'll do Hello?
I'm still here.
I'll give Obsidian guidance.
Okay.
Reroll
Balthazar,
it. Why not? She can add a 3 to her roll. So now she has a +2.
No, I have a +3.
Balthazar, do you wish to do anything? Oh, he's muted and deafened. I'll assume nothing. Brynhild.
I assume he would help his wife.
Yeah, no, I just get the feeling he ain't about that life. Brynhild.
I guess I'll give the help action.
Okay, Obsidia has the help action plus a 3 to her roll. Well, an attempt was made. Doing it, now's your turn.
You don't have to close the door. Just get out of line of sight. Please.
Focus! Why is it in every D&D game, doors? It's always fucking doors.
Well, see, they're so tricky. For many of us races, we lack opposable thumbs, putting us at a great disadvantage. And you know, I have no more bullshit to spend. I'm gonna move here. This is 10 feet of my movement, I guess. I can. Oh god, I can see him.
The phrase.
I'm gonna go up and just close the door.
Yeah, athletic
At
check
this
for
point, could anybody assist me?
Obsidia on her next turn potentially could, but
Let's not all jump out at once now.
well, sir, that does nothing.
I look around and mouth, "Help, please!" and I turn back to the giant and I want to apologize again. I'm just looking at him. I'm just like, this is kind of rubbing me the wrong way in character. Out of character, I'm just like, is this really happening?
Obsidia.
What if we just leave?
Well, that thing Adair's been saying for the past 3 rounds now. What a radical idea.
Yeah, what a radical idea, right?
What fun.
Like we've spent how many rounds on just like get out of sight so we can fight it. We've
Why are
already
we
done
fighting
damage.
it?
So we can continue to explore this place that we need.
Okay, have fun. Anyway, she's just gonna walk away. Keep concentration on the spell, but she's gonna walk over to the next door and try to push it open.
How about we don't immediately try to fight him, but instead just deal with whatever comes, and if it's him coming out of that door, then that's what comes.
No, bro.
Yeah.
DC's 20, Ruby.
Fuck you.
Ricky!
The doors are being closed, correct?
No, people are just walking away now.
Oh, cool. I don't think his giant ass is fitting out of those 2 small doors, so I'm feeling pretty safe and secure. I'm just gonna.
You know.
They're giant doors.
Wait, Scottish. If you think about it, she's been out of sight for a while, and he couldn't even see her while she was out of the room. So
No,
she could have been rolling with say.
She was in sight.
Only 20 feet.
It's 20 foot from him. The door from him is not 20 foot.
If like you can see the object of your fear.
Yeah, Obsidia was within 20 foot of his line of sight.
She was here.
Yeah, that's.
He was here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's big. I forgot. Yeah, okay. Yeah, he's big. Okay, I gotcha.
Okay.
I was saying he could only see me whenever I walk 10 feet in the room.
No, brah, you see for yourself there. In the middle of this immense hall stands a 30-foot long, 10-foot wide, 10-foot high dining table carved with ice surrounded by a dozen blocks of ice that once served as chairs. Wooden braces against the western wall hold a pair of 14-foot long bugles made from hollowed out mammoth husks. An ascending staircase of ice in the southwest corner has missed rolling down it. Yes, cool. Our Frost Boy's turn. I gotta remember Obsidian's DC now. Ah! Sweet. He will continue to lie in the corner crying.
He'll move back in and sit against the wall until he stops crying. Oh, lean against the wall, not sit.
Here's an idea.
Cheer up, little fella.
He's still crying. Well,
I can't dispel or counter it because it's after the thing.
No, the effect is gone. He's still crying.
Oh.
He saved and he's still crying.
Oh. I asked Fergus, can he tell him that we'll give him an honorable death, and we won't do any of the spell nastiness. The shit that alters your mindscape nastiness, he means.
I can tell him that, but to be completely honest with you, it's looking like it's just going to be the two of us, and I'm not sure we are.
I'm still here. I'll make all the difference.
Yeah. But the three of us, I feel a little bit better about that. It's feeling a little foolish to me, but it's what Fergus would do. So
Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not.
Wait, you said what?
As a warrior, I'm not beating up a guy while he cries in the corner. That feels horrible.
Yeah. Fergus is starting to. Fair enough. Fergus is gonna holler out to him in giant. Wait, what did you say, dear? That will give him honorable death?
That will give him an honorable death without all this spell nonsense.
Oh yeah, Fergus will holler out in giant. We'll give you an honorable death if it means so much to you, without all the mind-altering spell bullshit. And then to get this out of the end, I'm really sorry, man. I didn't know this was gonna go down like this.
As you holler this out to the giants, it then occurs to you, how does a deaf creature hear again?
Fair enough. Is there like, wait, shit, did he hear us to begin?
No, it's deaf.
Oh, he
Do you want me to tell him anything? I can use messages on him.
Same thing, but message.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're. Oh my god, Ricky, don't you have? He doesn't speak telepathy. No, you have telepathy.
Do I have anything that'll help? It's not in my turn, but
No, anything that goes directly to the mind. So
yeah, no, I'm a paladin.
Telepathy lets you go past language barriers, depending on
If I had a spell on the paladin list, I can't really switch to it. I get like one change out per long rest.
No, it's good. Brunhild said she'd knock it out with message.
Okay.
Then I'll move this over to Balthazar.
I mean,
I'm trying to see what's the other.
I'm not sure if message like translates though. So.
You speak giant, no?
Dwarvish.
No.
Oh.
Got Psychic Whispers.
Psychic Whisper. I'm looking for it.
Says a chosen creature can speak telepathically with you, and you can speak telepathically with them. It doesn't say anything about language barriers.
This is Frosty. I'm speaking directly into your mind. No that turn around.
This is Soul Knife thing specifically?
Yep.
I ain't seen it on your sheet at all, which is really weird.
It's under the just under the soul knife. Let's scroll down a little bit. Let me see if I got it.
There we go, Psychic Whispers. I don't know why it didn't show that there. Yeah, I'm not sure why that's not showing as a thing that you can do, because that should be a resource. Don't know why it's not.
I don't know.
It's under your... Yeah, you gotta click it. It comes under Psionic Power. But yeah, yeah, because it uses one of your dice. So I'll crack it off for you just now. And if you want to roll a d8 on that... Because it's for how many creatures? You and 5 other creatures.
So all 4 of us can talk. All 5 of us. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's magic action. Choose one or more creatures you can see up to a number. Okay. Oh, never mind. That's how long. So it's a number of creatures up to your proficiency. So you and 3 creatures. Speak telepathically. Send and receive messages. You and other creatures must be 1 mile. Oh, you actually get this. Sorry, apologies. You get this as a free use as well. So nice. Okay, so you establish that link with you, who, and the giant.
Me and Adair.
And what do you say at the giant?
Well, who's speaking?
Oh yeah, you can all technically speak now. So you, Adair, and the giant are all linked together through the Psychic Whispers.
Would you want us to?
Do language barriers matter? Because if they do, it's better to do.
Doesn't say that it does.
Okay.
Yeah, not this way.
So yeah, I'll tell him we'll give you honorable death, without all the spell nonsense.
He'll get back to you immediately and let you know that the dishonor came the moment the fight started.
Yeah.
How do we make this honorable then?
You leave and never return.
Well,
yeah.
Cool with me.
I will wait for a worthy death.
Okay.
And what's going to take to make it a worthy death?
What was that?
So what does it take to make it a worthy death?
To the
racist?
Death from... You just call him a racist?
Well, I'm assuming it's because I'm small, he doesn't think it's worthy. Maybe I have a chip on my shoulder.
You make you aware that a worthy death is one from start to end. 2 warriors fighting it out metal on metal. No tricks of the mind to begin with, no cheap shots. Honor from the start. And that you...
Buddy, if there was somebody who could go toe to toe with you in this room, I think you would have seen them before they stepped in the door.
And that you have already dishonored yourselves.
Whatever.
You know?
Fine. Die of old age, dishonored. I'm done with you.
Well,
see, Fergus beforehand would have spit and closed the door. Fergus right now was going to try hard not to spit and just walk away. But they're just watching now. And he knows that.
Yeah. He doesn't think it could be fixed, and we're just either going to kill him dishonorably and make him suffer that way, or he's just going to sit here and die of old age, which doesn't fulfill his honorable death either.
At least he's not crying anymore. I'm fine with that.
No. He's still crying.
He's still crying?
Just the telepathic speech is in your mind.
You know what, Scott? I'm going into that room and I'm grabbing something and leaving.
I love giving
For my
a
time.
existential crisis. That's just fun.
Brynhild.
Yep. To help action to Fergus in case he tries to close the door.
Fergus.
Fergus is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. What? Yeah, going all the way to the door. Wait, is this open?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Walking in, picking up. What's in there again?
Some coinage, 4 gold rings, sized for a giant shield made of dragon scales, a 2-foot tall, 50-pound chip statue of Term, and a jug.
Okay, assuming there is no feasible way for me to wield that shield, I'm taking a coin and 2 rings. Wait, sorry. Okay, I thought somebody wanted to say something. Yeah, assuming I can carry them, I'll take 2 coins and 2 rings. And I'll start my turn out of here. So, yeah, that'll have to be next turn, I guess.
Cydia.
Seeing as I can't open doors in this palace, I'm gonna take a page around.
There we go, once more. Is there anything else?
I'll take a dash action.
Yep.
And that's my turn.
Nabra.
Yes, sir. Did you tell me anything about the steps to the north or just to the south?
Just to the south there.
Okay.
We'll see to the north, because you've got an awful lot of vision. To the north, you see 6 slender gargoyle-like creatures made of ice squatting on ledges 20 feet above the ground that protrude from the wall of the semicircular chamber. Near the back wall, the mists blankets the floor below, but there is a bit of a staircase.
I'm gonna holler to the people down the hall that there's 2 sets of steps, one to the north and one to the south. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of sit here indecisive until we figure out where we're gonna go. That's it for me.
There.
I'm gonna disengage and go.
Yep. Balthazar.
Same, disengaging.
Cool.
Get out of here. Let him cry it out.
Brynhild.
Gonna stay Fergus. Wait for Fergus to
Fergus.
Thank you, Brynhild. I'm going to hightail my way out of the door.
Yep.
And, since I used my dash action, I don't think I can...
No, it's free, don't worry.
Can I? Okay. Well, athletics, with a D4 or with advantage? Advantage. I tell him, good day. Oh wait, no, never mind, he can't hear me. That's disrespectful. I won't do that then.
24 will close the door, leaving the giant, as he is, crying in a puddle of his own piss at this point. You hear the echoes for the door.
That was horrible. That was...
and totally unnecessary.
I'll admit, I did not have to grab this shit, but I jingle things, I grabbed it.
These are pretty big rings, I want to point out, by the way.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I was just about to say I'm gonna try to use my I'm gonna use this use a coil of rope I have to secure the rings and the coins together to my pack.
Yep. You all see this giant ass table with the chat box that basically came from Obsidia. That's what you see.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Ruby.
Don't thank her. I just clicked her when I pushed the thing. It was all me.
If God speaks through Ruby's mouth, who am I to judge? I thank who I can see.
But yeah,
thank you both.
There is what y'all say. And it is up to you what you do with that information.
I'll tell you what.
There's a couple more doors over here. Just another set of double doors.
It's another set of double doors.
Can I hear anything coming from the other side?
Make a perception check.
Perception.
Oh, my nose. Wow! He rolled under a 10 both times and still comes away with a 15. Nothing. Just the shifting of the ice.
I suppose there's another weeping giant behind there.
Not that you can hear.
Okay. Giant-sized doors again. Hard to open.
Yeah, but for the sake of it, I'll say it takes you about a minute. You crack open the door. Inside here, Frost covers a bloated tray-style table that stands amid rotting barrels and casks in the middle of what used to be a kitchen. Storage racks along the wall have collapsed into piles of rotted timber along with the jugs, tankards and other drinking horns that once rested upon them. A roasting spit lined with icicles is mounted above a 10-foot diameter iron brazier coated with rime and situated near the back wall. You know what? I'm gonna just move this sausage. And these Dragonlance books. And this dice tray. And this calculator and lactose intolerant pills and this phone and I got a lot of stuff in this table, guys, alright? And I'm gonna just move this book over here. It feels really awkward turning away to read something.
Of course.
Would anybody like a smoked sausage?
I'll have one.
But yeah,
Investigate the room.
this looks like a giant kitchen. Literally giant. For the most part here, everything is empty and cracked. And as you move on over to some of the things there, as you like walk over some of those planks of wood that were the shelves, like they snap under the weight of your foot. They are that old and brittle and rotted. So
I see stairs and I'm filled with bad.
Stairs head upwards.
What about these barrels?
Empty and cracked. There are little holes in them and such. As you kind of feel in, there's not even a drop of frozen liquid.
Okay. It's a worthless room.
Let's go. Is this down?
These stairs head down.
Yeah, they look what is it, concave instead of convex?
Concave is down, convex is up, yeah.
Yep.
So there's other stairs in this dining area?
Yes. And a
They
stairs
go
just
up or
went down
down?
a set of stairs. Dining area goes up.
Oh wow, I didn't mean to go down. Is that a walrus?
Yeah, and you went down. Dining area goes up, and this backside goes down.
Okay, we go down or up?
Well, Adair's already went down.
Yeah, I've already went down.
That's good. We're going down.
They're yelling
There's
timber.
A saber-toothed walrus.
So, the staircase descends into a vaulted chamber. A 9-foot high railing sculpted of ice hangs in the staircase as it descends upon the chamber floor, which, like the stairs, is smooth and gleaming. A walrus as big as an elephant is having a grand old time rolling and sliding on the ice, paying you little to no heed.
Okay. Kind of scoot along the edge of the wall.
Make a dexterity saving throw real quick, John.
Oh, fine. Dexterity, acrobatics.
Yeah, it's acrobatics. Yeah, you're good. It's a bit difficult at first. You just have to like walk, and then just as you come to a stop, like you glide a little more than you were expecting. As you hear this, as the seal walrus seems to just like slide round and as it slides about.
Okay. I have a door over here. I call back to the others. Ooh, big walrus.
Oh no. I mean, if it's not paying us any mind, we're gonna slip and slide. You want a dex check?
Dex check, please. Can be acrobatics.
Acrobatics.
Yep. You're good.
Oh,
I'm not good for the entirety of when I'm in this room.
Let me check. You'll be fine for now, but in the event that combat breaks out, anytime you move, you'll be required to make that check first.
Very well, sir. What's this? Some match.
Listen
This
at
is
this
probably
door.
where I know he can't fit through this door, so this is not his room. There's no way.
Don't you tell him what he can and can't do.
It's not like he's like an octopus. He can't fit into everything.
You don't know his life story.
But I know how big he is.
Wow, they were fat shaming.
Yeah.
Leave this big bone.
Anything behind that door?
Are you going to give me a second? An awful lot of these are numbered the same but different.
Same but different.
Yeah. This door here. Oh yeah, I can see where I took all my notes now. Sweet. Did I print this thing off real quick? I do not think I printed it out. That could be a problem. Nope! Damn it, I lost the Polly Pocket. God damn it. Scoot-doo-doo-be-doo-wah. Scoot-doo-doo-be-doo-wah. You get in there. There we go. As you look upon this great door. Yeah, your boy didn't print off the thing that he thought he printed off, but it's Gucci. I can take note of it later. You look upon this grandiose door. It's big. It's frozen.
Can it open it? Is it locked?
Let me see.
It doesn't seem to have any handles. Syria, you fall straight in your cunt.
Oh yeah.
Cannot stress enough.
She deserved that one.
Cannot stress enough. DC's 10.
I look back there and say, that's karma.
The bar is in hell, and I'm playing Lingo with the devil. Okay.
Where did everybody go?
Limbo with the devil. Okay.
You press up against the door. Listen, and it's quiet, we'll say. There's no handles or such on the door. But it does seem to be a pushy door.
Try pushing.
As you go to push on the door, the giantess walrus immediately kind of
shouldn't be here.
chimes in. Last person through that door died.
Oh, she speaks English. Common. How do you know?
Watched it myself.
How did they die?
Painfully.
Lovely specifics. Is there something on a creature in there that attacked them?
No.
A trap?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna continue looking through here, I guess.
Then I'm just gonna leave that door alone for now.
Big door over here. I mean, I'm pretty sure somebody through most of these doors died.
I'm gonna lock,
Yeah,
I'm gonna lock
guess
some
I'll-
doors that I think should be locked right now until I get to them.
Okay. I'm just skating around at this moment.
What this door? Anybody die going through this door?
Electricity.
Last verse, same as the first. Cool. Go from a walrus to Goofy.
Well, shite.
Cool.
I said we check them out anyway.
Okay, you want to start up there?
Frostmaiden doesn't want you going through those doors. Cool.
What do you say?
The Frostmaiden, you say?
The Frostmaiden doesn't. Those are the doors that we should go through then.
Well, it's your funeral and my breakfast.
Okay. You go first.
Well, be going very slowly, checking for traps.
You can make a perception check.
Both of us or just him?
Whoever's going in first. 17. Yeah, looks fine.
Fucking door.
See, walls of this oddly shaped room are etched with elaborate and ornate. Etched with elaborate panoramas of winter scenes. Set into the back wall is a door inscribed with a large snowflake. A single word is carved into the lintel above it.
Suppose it's in giant or dwarvish.
See, we are. It's broken off partially, but the phrase that you make out from it is the following word.
Would it comprehend languages?
No, 'cause it's a broken word.
Oh. It's a ritual.
No, just
Curvation.
half the lintel's cracked and broken away. So the word that
Curvation?
was there is broken as well.
Preservation.
Preservation?
Innervation? How many words end
Oh,
in nervation?
words that end with ervation.
Conservation.
Hey, hi, so this is probably a good time to go ahead and put a pause on it, take a break, do whatever you need to do. We're going to go through some quick adverts real quick, and then we'll get right back to the game at hand. First and foremost, we are still available on Patreon and Coffee. Links are above, name is above here. There is now a ton of maps for different AD&D modules, some Dragonlance stuff in there as well, and some stuff that I've actually used in games as well. So go ahead, take a little look. You can support me on there if you wish. You can just subscribe here. Dealer's choice, either way. It's got stuff on it now. Now we are still partnered with the guys over at AdverntureOn. Yes, we are with them. community of now over 1,000 members who are here playing D&D, be that Play by Post, Boundary, Roll20, Owlbear. It's there, ready to play. Plenty of DMs, even more players, open welcome community. Links below, and also on screen. Enjoy. And there's a go live time. This is when games will go live here on YouTube and you'll be able to see them. So that is, firstly in the Europeans, 8 PM CEST, 7 PM GMT. In the States, that's 2 PM EST, 1 PM CST, and 11 AM PST. On Mondays we head up to the frigid north of the Sword Coast once more to Icewind Dale to face the Rime of the Frostmaiden. On Tuesdays we trade the Frost with the Tropics as we head down to Chult for Tomb of Annihilation to stop the Death Curse. On Thursdays we keep things Eldritch with Vecna, Eve of Ruin, the 1-20 game where I even bring in new Dungeon Masters to run it with me as a player. Things are getting weird now. Keeping us firmly in the northern part of the Sword Coast, every second Saturday DM King takes me and a bunch of mates through the lost mine of Phandelver where we try to find the obelisks and what lies below. I managed to stay in all of my clothes the whole time, so without further ado, let's get back to the game.
Hmm.
Wait,
There's a
what's
lot
that?
more. Oh, there's not a lot. There's reservation, reiteration, preservation, conservation, coercervation, and I don't think it's that one because I've never heard that word before. Asservation.
Observation.
And I don't think that's the same thing. One sec. Observation.
Hmm.
Desecration.
It's a
Reservation.
different
Area.
it's a different end of vation. Is it? Vation.
Oh, Irrivation. Okay.
Yeah. Where's the end with irvation and not observations is the same thing. Yep. It just gave me a few.
Enervation.
Okay.
Let's check out the other rooms and see if they're the same first before we head through random doors.
Okay.
Less random doors than that random door because there's one on each side.
So,
Like there's one over here.
which
There's
door
one
are we
over there.
going through?
Oh, we're checking out each door before, like, to see if they're the same before we head through.
This one should be open.
Okay, can I check the door that I'm
Can I just open that? I'm sorry.
No, yeah, you can open the door, yeah.
You've locked the ones that need to be locked.
Yeah, I had accidentally locked that one though. Adair, you step into this room. I've already given you the text box prior, so I won't give you again. Instead, I will just let's put it like this. Until you put it like that. So you look upon this door here. Carved into the lintel above this door is the word isolation in common.
Isolation.
I'm gonna leave that alone.
Okay.
Okay.
Carved in the ground
So
it
we
says
have-
crew expendable.
We have one that says irrivation, one that says isolation. That's just like a bed chamber or something. I'm just opening these.
So.
Just please tell me to stop if I need to stop. Does this one
You
say
just gonna
something
pause the
different?
game. As you look into this one here, part of the lintel is still broken off, but you still make out the word endurance.
Endurance.
Yes.
What are these for? You think we can ask the walrus if he knows anything?
Still got one more over with Brynhild.
I asked him if he knows what these rooms are for. And how people died going into them.
They died because they failed the test. It's now just a fucking redneck, guys. It's now just Cletus.
So these rooms are tests.
Balthazar, as you step into the room, you see written above the door in the lintel the word cruelty.
Cruelty.
So yeah, these are I relay it to him that each of these rooms seem to be tests. The walrus says, and the people who died failed the test. That I don't know why.
What was the other one? Alpha.
Cruelty sounds like the hardest one, so you want to do that one
Endurance.
first?
It was endurance.
That's what it was.
There was also endurance.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was
one,
isolation, aversion, cruelty, and endurance. There's also the long rooms here. Maybe there are more tests. So 1, 2, 3, 4 tests so far, and we have the long ones.
Let me check here. So for this,
I'm stopping.
the passageway leads. No, it doesn't. So here, give me a sec. Reads weird. Okay, right, yeah, there we go. So, this passageway leads into an anvil-shaped room with a door set into the far wall. Flanking the door are bas-reliefs of 2 female frost giants holding great axes. Runes are carved into the door surface. The runes are written in dwarvish script.
Okay, this is something that we can't understand. So
Fucking
I
Fergus
say,
is right there.
right, dude. I thought he only speaks. I thought he only speaks.
Dwarf
Giant.
that only speaks giant is a novelty character indeed. I take
I'm
out my
a
little.
tiefling that doesn't speak infernal.
Okay, fair enough.
Generalize that.
I will read the door
Yeah, but
first before deciding to speak it out loud.
Yeah, but tieflings in 2024 can speak infernal, abyssal, and something else, depending upon your lineage.
Isn't that fun?
Oh, my hand's so dry.
Upon the door, with the runes, is written the words: "In ice and blood our folk are born. To our great queen we raise our horn. We'll fight and plunder in the morn. To vast victin we are sworn."
Oh. Okay.
It's
Hope y'all were listening.
It's another. I think you may write it down for us. Like this whole chamber seems like tests to me.
Yeah.
So I say we go and knock out one of these doors over here, and just to see what we're in for. So we have the choice of the Arvation that we don't know. We have isolation, we have cruelty, and we have endurance.
Why is there a frost giant skeleton on the other side of the door?
I was prepping up some stuff for this map earlier on and just forgot to delete the fucker.
You can see that? I can't see that.
Give it text bubble.
Oh, there's a text bubble.
Yeah, I've been prepping stuff and totally forgot to delete the frost giant skeleton.
Frost giant skeleton? I don't think we want to go.
Like, I've done a lot of writing up the book as well in the past, little bit, so, there's a lot of underlined stuff. Oh, there's art there, I can't be showing you that. But, like, I had
the
to
moment
text.
of Go ahead, I'm sorry.
That's right, that's it.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, Scotters, the moment you say a frost giant skeleton gets up or some ice statue comes alive, I'm going to find the easiest thing to give myself another allergic reaction.
I asked the Warwick, has he ever seen anybody come back from any of these rooms?
It's the Frostmaiden herself, in all of her glory. Praise be to Oral.
Fun. Okay.
Anyway.
So I just call the group over so we can have like a talk. A powwow as they call it. And I just go over our situation saying these rooms.
Campfire?
Huh?
Campfire? Sorry, that was an NCIS thing.
And I talk to everybody and I say, yeah, most of these rooms seem like tests, says the Walrus, and he hasn't seen anybody come back from them. So might be another thing we have to do. Do we want to take one? The ones we know what they are, well, what the test premise is isolation, cruelty, and endurance. We have a word that we can't piece together, Irvation.
The question is, what are those tests for?
What other? That's a great question. We don't know. But it's most likely something we have to take to progress through this tower.
Yeah,
Maybe the
I think
Icewind is the key for something.
I think it's fair to assume that the tests are going to give us some sort of advantage, whether it's a step forward or something we can actually use to, well, I wouldn't exactly go as far to hope as that they're going to help us defeat her, but maybe get on her good side. Maybe get a little kiss from the Frostmaiden, a little. I don't know, but as far as the isolation one goes, the only thing I can think of so far is that it'd probably be bad for one person to go in alone if many are allowed in, but I also don't think that with a test called isolation, we're going to stay together.
Yeah, you're right.
So if I guess we divvy the task up and based on difficulty and go with the easiest one first. What do y'all feel like?
I feel like we should do the hardest one first so they get easier as they go on. So I was saying knock out cruelty because that seems like the hardest subject here.
Anybody here feel confident in their constitution or their wisdom?
My wisdom's fine, yeah.
Pretty confident in anything at the moment.
My constitution would be.
I feel like half of us here are either wisdom or charisma casters. My wisdom and con are fair enough, so if nobody else wants to volunteer, I can, have whatever comes through break itself on me first before getting to go first in line. That doesn't mean alone.
So do we want to go do the test of cruelty?
I'll vote yes.
Sure, I like doing cruelty.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, you exhibited enough. I think this one was cruelty, right, Scottish?
Hold on, give me a sec.
Giving you a sec.
Hold on,
Giving you a sec.
Because I am doing a thing. Adair, BRYNHILD.
I'll give you a free.
Oh, Balthazar comes first. Then BRYNHILD. DBCDEF. Fergus. DBCEFG. HIJKL. Nabra. One, two, three, four, five, six. Cool. I could lie to you, or I could tell you the truth as to what I'm doing right now. It's your guys' choice. Lie, I'm doing something super cool that's going to benefit you in the greatest time possible.
Oh god.
What's the truth?
Making a table in Microsoft Excel to print off real quick.
Of character deaths. How many people are gonna die here? This is essentially the House of Death. By the way, Scottish, they got out of the House of Death when nobody died.
That Curse of Strahd game, people got out with that DM, really.
Because he didn't. They were just saying one must die, and then the guy woke up, the shambling mound. We ended up killing him because he didn't really attack anybody at all. Like he hit me once, knocked me down, and then like he just let us wail on it until it died, and then we walked out.
Oh, he took it easy on you.
Insanely easy. I would have killed a player. That's just me, though.
What have we decided?
To undertake the test of cruelty.
Cruelty.
I say hardest first and then move on.
I'll go ahead.
Are we all going?
Yeah. Wait.
I mean,
I think...
it's best for all of us to try to do the test until they say yeah, no, only 1, 2, 3 can go.
Oh damn, that is. Oh, I need new toner bad. I think. For that shit.
Toner, I hardly know her.
You know, Ruby, the joke's not funny the first time. I don't see why it'd be funny the 300th time.
Maybe it grows on you.
Where's my bro?
It grows like cancer.
Cancer? I hardly know.
But as you any good idea, as you line up by the door one by one.
This was cruelty, right?
That's a great question,
Yeah.
Jalen.
I'm sorry,
Yes.
sir. Yes. Okay. Let's go, guys. Come on, bomb my nose, everybody. Let's go. Come on, let's get to it. Know that we can do it. Where are we going?
See another large door in front of you.
No.
You open the door. You see an empty room. And as you look, the wind... Nabra, Fergus, you watch as your friends disappear. And as they do,
Damn it!
the walrus looks at you. They're fucked.
I thought I was supposed to go in first. I missed it. I look away for 1 second.
Yeah. As you vanish in this flurry, your surroundings vanish in a flurry of snow and ice. Your vision clears. You find yourself standing at the edge of a camp. Its tents are holding fast against a storm. Now, I am just gonna throw everybody on here so that way people can see what's actually going on. But I'm gonna lock the two that didn't make it behind the wall.
Can I follow after him?
Sadly no, sir. This is a case of there was the people who moved as quickly as possible and those who didn't. And it's the very second that door is open, anybody within those specific areas. This is why we pay attention, sadly, sir.
That door blows. It blows chunks.
So I will take my two boys, put yous here. Everyone else. When you find yourself in the middle of this storm. I took my watch out. I saw I'm getting sick of these people. Cool. You look. You see a banner with a bear. You stand upon the edge of this camp. The winter bearing down. People trying their hardest to survive in these harsh conditions. You know that you're in Icewind Dale. You know you're somewhere in the frozen tundra. But you are in the middle of a blizzard right now. And it is raging on with no signs of stopping. Yous all, as yous look, Adair, Balthazar, Brynhild, and Obsidia. As you look above, as you look at each other, you see above your heads a tiny, glowing. Fuck you. A tiny, glowing snowflake floating a few inches above your head.
I'll refresh, just in case.
Okay.
You see sleds by the side. There are collars and there are reins, but there are no dogs or wolves to be seen or heard in the vicinity.
Interesting. What's in this tent?
As you look in the tent, you see two malnourished tribesmen, quite frail. One of them quite old, a younger one holds a knife out. As it does, it looks at you and he whispers some words. In his eyes, as he looks at you, there is fear.
Do I understand what he said?
You can tell he whispered, but he didn't hear.
Oh, okay. How long is go in the tent with them?
Obsidia, Adair, Brynhild, as he's looking and you see as an older man is brought to the larger tent here. Another old, frail-looking man escorted by a young, fit warrior.
I guess I'll head forward. Have a look what's up.
Yeah. You take a little was good. Ricky, there's walls there. I guess you can't actually see what's going on, but if anything breaks out, you guys aren't there. And, yeah. Ruby, you said what? Sorry, one more time. I apologize.
I just want to look what's up. Look around, have a look.
If you take a look, there are numerous other warriors that start to see you, and as they do, they all look malnourished. Is this one here and looks at you, and as he does, Reverence, Tribesman, Frostmaiden has granted us this boon. She has come to save us. You are an esteemed guest. Come here at once.
Oh my god, it's Ziggy. I go forward.
Okay, let's walk.
Come forward, and the shaman looks at you, starts to and raises further.
Controlling Fergus. Let me stop that.
What?
Put Fergus back behind that wall.
Come here.
I was controlling Fergus.
Come here. I have some discussions and things we could talk about. You, an emissary of the Frostmaiden. Da, you have brought friends, I see. Please, come with all your friends. I have exciting news. He looks at these other warriors. And he does, spouts out this word, it's almost tribal talk, because you still quite understand. You watch as they all nod, and you watch as there are now 4 elders lined up outside the tent, as the rest seem to disperse a bit to their own thing. Come, sit!
I'll take a seat. Fire.
Take a seat. Are you alone? They just bring more friends, more emissaries of the Frostmaiden.
There are 2 more. I think they're lagging behind. Brunhild.
Yeah, I'm
Balthazar.
coming.
You watch
I was
their
over dealing with those other ones.
Balthazar's. The other end of the tent that you're in opens. This more staunch-looking tribal warrior grabs the older gentleman. As you can tell, there's some protest in the older gentleman's eyes, but he doesn't put up a fight as he is removed from the tent. And through that through shot, between hole to hole, the tunnel created by the tent, you see in line 4 other elders of the village. As you all sit by this fire here, the shaman looks at you. Ratmin, I am Gulvand Hagelson. My tribe has come across a great disturbance, a great issue. It requires the most delicate of touch. There are sinister things at play. And I have come to save the King of the Bear tribe. We have not had food in weeks. Our stocks depleted. Our hunters missing. But we have soup. The dogs made excellent soup prior. But I have a grave problem now. One that I believe the Frostmaiden herself could assist with. My men grow hungry. And, as we say in the wilds, pulls out this black dagger that seems to be made of shattered obsidian. It is best to cull the weak. He spins the dagger round and places its handle by the fire. Would you not agree?
Just for the sake of diplomacy, Adair's gonna stand up and take the other end of the dagger. What did you have in mind? You came here to assist?
Gestures towards the elders. My men must eat. These warriors have served their purpose, and now they will fill the worthies' bellies. A death of honor in this desolate wasteland. What say you, white devil?
That's crazy.
Saying that with a partial African accent really does. Whoo!
You felt yourself a little bit there, didn't you, Scottish?
The white devil is at my door. My enemies are winning.
I should have changed
They
the
need
color of my
food.
hoods, I guess.
Yeah. I feel like
I
either
can.
me or Brent Hill would have like a create food spell. But I'm not
Yeah,
there.
how much food
But
do they need?
I feel like I feel like that's not what we're here for. And if we fail the test, we'll probably die. The door was named Cruelty. Right? It's a test of cruelty. So doesn't that mean we have to exhibit it?
Do you have to exhibit it?
Waiting for
Or,
I need to do it for you.
What I mean is like kill the elders. Because that's a cruel action in itself.
He steps on up to you and you hold the dagger. He places his hand on your chest by your heart and places his other hand on your back. And as he looks up at you, deep into your eyes, they are worthy to feed the worthy. Their time has been and gone. It is time for the young to rise. They will not make it through the winters. He's into his pocket.
So what?
Puts his hand down and he's into his pocket. And pulls out another knife. Then goes into his pocket again and pulls out another, and as he stands now with an obsidian blade between his left hand offered towards Brynhild, and an obsidian blade in his right hand offered towards Obsidia.
I'll take the blade.
Take the blade.
Well,
It does just kind of look like flint, like none of that, like flint napped obsidian.
Yeah.
Just kind of looks like that.
Huh.
Sharp, ragged, primal.
Where's Balthazar when you need him?
Good question, Balthazar. As you stand there, looking at these older people by the fire, you see it's like there's one set of guys. They have a pot going. If you watch as one of them takes off his boot, you see a fully blackened foot. Watch as he takes his shoe and puts it in the water, into the cauldron, as it boils and bubbles away. Watch as the other one takes a spoon and tastes it. They both look dismayed. A melancholy has taken over the camp.
I'll wave him over because gotta tell him about it.
Okay, I'll come over here. What's up?
I related him what I think the test is. Is it these 4 people lined up here?
Yep.
Okay. And I think since we all entered the test, we all have to do something to pass it. So I asked the chief for one more knife.
He goes into his pocket and pulls out another knife, and as he does, kind of flicks it up, catches it by the tip, and over the fire as the flames bellow, as the snow throws, you can just see his silhouette outstretched with this dagger in hand.
Yep, I'll take it and I'll give it over to Balthazar. Can't we just walk away? That would still be cruel to leave them to their own devices, right?
It would.
Yeah, but then again, we risk.
Who typed that?
Yeah, Alpha.
That was a message sent to their
Oh.
telepathically.
Can you not see those?
No, I
whispered it to him!
I can put it on where I see whispers. However, I also think a degree of privacy in that regard. You know, you can be talking about anything with anyone. That's none of my fucking business.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I messaged you that.
Yeah, she sent a message.
Couldn't we just walk away?
We could, but we also.
I mean, they said they were starving, and what else did they?
Is
will
that
survive.
cruel?
Walking away and leaving them to die? That's cruel to me, at least.
It's cool.
I
I
mean,
don't want to hurt them, but I also don't want to fail the test, so that's like the neutral thing. Even if I will feel very, very bad about it.
I mean, a dare wouldn't want to gamble with his life like that. Like, this is the clear thing to do versus going up to like our own devices. Sure, we don't kill like 4 old people, but like, you know.
Where's the nearest old guy? Those 4?
Yeah, bigger picture, you know.
I just walk up to one and just plunge a dagger into his heart.
Obsidian's got a good grip on cruelty this session, so
Yeah. What can I say? My heart has grown cold.
It's not like a dare has that much passion for humans in the first place, so he's gonna take his knife and plunge one into another one's heart.
You
sit him down and
walk on up and plunge the dagger just straight into the guy's heart, and there's you walk up and just place the guy down. You see the other 2 old guys. You notice some steam rising from around them. Tear in one's eye. The other
I had a family
to pray. The 2 who were stabbed go quickly. Watches what little light is in their eyes immediately snuffs the moment the knife breaks the flesh.
Can I just pull out the dagger?
Yes, you
turn back to the lead. Turn back to the leader and ask if I can keep it because it fits my outfit.
See, looks at you. What dagger?
I look back to my hand.
Your hand is empty but covered in blood up to the wrist.
Oh, come on.
yeah, there's a good chance all of this is
last verse, same as the first.
Can I just wipe off my bloody hand on the guy I just stabbed?
Yes, you wipe it off. The shaman clicks his fingers as you watch as the 2 bodies are lifted into the large tent. As you hear this,
there's a good chance that all of this is an illusion, and that's what Adair is hoping on, and we didn't just get teleported to a random place.
Does this feel like an illusion?
I don't have the balls to check. So,
pretty fucking cold.
It's pretty cold, but you know.
okay, I'll follow suit, and I guess this is what we're doing.
Yep.
Dad, this guy in front of me with obsidian blade.
You stab the blade into the guy's ankles and he falls down, and you have a chucky stab him.
Hey. Right in the perineum.
Again, as the more so than anything, as the blade breaks skin, he immediately passes. The light is snuffed, and once more the shaman. Someone comes out from the back and just grabs the body by with what little hair is on the head and just drags it into the tent, where you can already hear the sounds of butchery taking place. As the light casts shadows, you can see it in silhouette form and no more.
Brunhild.
Last man shakes, praying in any language to any god out there that will listen. His prayers in a language you don't quite understand. He prays nonetheless. He gets down on his knees and prays harder in the puddle of piss that he has created. Pathetic to see, really.
I'll close my eyes, put my hand on him, and cast inflict wounds on him.
Oh, we just burning spell slots here. Alright. As you give him bad touch, that's 3d8, isn't it?
Yeah. It won't post for some reason.
Oh, that's an interesting. Thank you for letting me know that that won't post. Posted for me.
Yeah, it's 2d10 necrotic damage.
It's you.
Yeah, I lost connection to the server, that's why I didn't.
Don't worry. As you place a hand upon him, we won't worry about the numbers, we'll just worry about the spell slot. You place a hand upon him, you just all watch as that dark necrotic energy seems to just burst through the body. As you hear that, the heart just stop. As the body, cold already as it was, now falls lifelessly into the snow. As once more, the sounds of a clicking and a whistle bring forth the brutes that take the body to the tent. As the shaman looks at you once more. Done a great service to my people. Now we will survive to see out these harsh winters together. He places a hand kind of like on your sternum, just above your stomach, below your rib cage. As he gives you that pat, our bellies will be full and our hearts stronger. You have done great service to my people.
Yeah.
After a moment, you see is what looks reminiscent of a turkey leg is brought out as he takes a knife and a fork and samples it. And as he smiles and drops his head a little, it gets dark as the light vanishes once more. You find yourselves back in Grimskalle, exactly where you left off. Obsidia, you notice there's blood under your fingernails.
Oh, god damn it, I just did them. Brunel, do you have a neophile? Fucking English.
English is my second language, can you tell?
No. Good.
Sound like I'm a stranger, blood on my hands. Let's go.
I'm looking at them.
I'm not a big fan of it. Usually I keep my distance.
while she's still actively checking her nails and like trying to get the blood on her.
As
on the
yous
face.
come
Ooh.
back, yous, Fergus and Nabra watch as the horrid and haggard looks of your friends come back out from here. And as they do, the walrus looks. Huh? That there's a first. And I have seen many things here.
Yeah, I can understand that.
What was it like?
My bad, the office.
For her.
Care to
Stroll
elaborate?
The tests are exactly what they say they are testing you for. So we had to commit a cruel action, and now we're back.
Ooh, what kind of cruel action did you have to commit, friend? I miss all the things.
Something that I'm sure Fergus is very intimate with.
Oh,
Very what?
very intimate with. You're just out here catching strays, buddy.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I heard that. Look, you came through that door, and I was about to drop any questions I have and just comfort y'all, but I'm gonna still do that. Yeah. Fergus is just looking, just like, come here, and he gives each of y'all a hug and says, "I'm sorry I didn't step through that door quick enough," because he knows.
Is there still blood on my hands?
Yes.
I'm gonna go into his room and wipe it off.
You walk in there. Huh, that's where the magic happens. You just wipe the blood off on this guy's sheets.
For who?
The less you know, the better.
For who?
I'm not the only talking animal you'll find here.
Did you find
Okay.
No, I didn't find anything. I was just getting the blood
Who's
off.
ready for some isolation?
Some what?
I've been isolated for years.
Isolation.
Hasn't done me anything bad, has it, Jamiroquai?
Jamiroquai.
You're right, Jamiroquai. These are good kin.
Okay. Next test, shall we? Everybody, let's go. Is this the door of isolation over here?
Somebody please move my token. I'm staying with y'all.
I got you. I'll move you.
Guys can go ahead. I'll sit out this one. I'm not the best with isolation.
Very well.
The words Nostromo were written on the door.
Is this the right one?
You look upon this door. Pop the top on the lintel. There's the word endurance.
That's as good as any. Are you good with endurance, no, bro?
Yes.
You could die if not.
I should be all right.
Okay.
You're not going in with your friends. It slides across the floor towards yourself there, Balthazar. That scared you might find yourself.
Oh no. I'm going. I'm just thinking.
Don't think too long. Your friends thought too long, and now you vanish with them. looksies upon the door. What's this one again?
You said endurance.
No. It just gives you like a big fucking text box full of shit. You see the door.
Before we touch the door, I'd ask, is everybody confident in their endurance? I would hate to lose. Actually, I don't think the people who are exhausted should go through this door.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think the people who are exhausted should go through this door. Yeah, that's just, I think that's a really bad idea.
If taking more levels of exhaustion is a concern, then I can see that. I'm also just wondering, like, if I wasn't exhausted, if I would be the best person to go through.
A door of endurance screams con to me.
I have a +5 to con saves.
Yeah, I forgot what the first level of exhaustion is, to be honest with you.
Negative 2
I
to
also
everything.
forgot.
-5.
Negative 2 to everything? Oh.
Negative 2 to everything, and then technically -5 to movement.
Yeah, say we go through, a really high DC. You got that -2 matters.
Yeah.
I don't think it's just.
We're talking numbers.
I don't think it's just roleplay consequences for all these doors.
We could take a rest before we continue doing doors. Alleviate everyone's exhaustion.
I wouldn't do that in enemy territory. That's 8 hours of uninterrupted, and we have a lower god walking around in her own palace. I wouldn't want to do that. What do they call her? A lesser god, lesser goddess walking around.
Lesser deity, yeah.
Lesser deity. Yeah, no, I wouldn't want to take a long rest here. She just walks up on us sleeping and chooses to freeze us all to death. Or keep me as a pet because I'm hot. But that's besides that's besides the point.
10 out of 10. Approved.
Okay. So he just made a suggestion. He's not directly telling y'all, hey, y'all shouldn't go through these doors. He just says, I don't think people who look like that should go through. You guys look tired. And this is a door of endurance.
That's honest. That's true, but to be completely honest with you, if we're in this castle, I don't really see a moment where I am going to get to rest.
It's up to you. I'm gonna
go.
You can't really prove your endurance until you've overcome
my what?
Overcome your.
That's true. I mean, I know there are going to be other areas where I'm useful, so I'll set this one up.
I'd leave this entire area, then get behind that other door.
Could you also move me right now, please? I'm away from my keyboard.
Might as well somebody stay with Obsidia. That walrus might have not good intentions.
Obsidia, your thoughts on bestiality?
What? Oh. I wasn't even thinking about that.
Okay.
Gee,
open door.
Cool. And
let's just hope it's.
Let's see. Just got to write down a table. Yeah, there's another table, but that's what I'm just gonna write. So. What is what the so it's the. Okay, so. I need a ruler for this. This is actually quite a big table.
Great.
Just numbers. Let's see some. Wait. So, as you open this door once more, you're once more whisked away to a frozen tundra once more. Another camp from where you once came. Now, bro, you see this camp, multiple tents being torn down. As you look above each other's heads, there is once more a small, little snowflake. As the campmen start to look at each other once more. I'm not going to change the map because there's nothing particular to this one here. I'm just going to play some sounds. You watch as they start to tear it down. You see as another member of another tribe. This one here, you can see their banner is that of antlers. As he screams at men to bring down the tents. You see as tents are being loaded onto the back of snow dogs. And as they look at yous, the man just to beckon yous over.
Okay, let's start walking, I guess. I go up to him.
Go over. Friends! What brings you out here in this glorious weather?
We're undergoing a test. I'm not sure exactly what it is yet.
Ah! That sounds lovely. We too are going to undertake a test. Would you like to join us?
Why not?
Fantastic. I will not ask you to, in any way, shape or form, help my men. But we are going to relocate our camp. And to do so, we may require your assistance. We're taking a trip due west. It will
Okay.
Okay.
40.
Due west?
Yes. Due west.
Due west.
Sure.
He's taking a trip due west, and they're taking their camp with them. Yeah.
We're nomads.
Okay.
This trip will take 8 hours. And then, once we start to climb the mountain and get to where we're going, we will have passed the 14-hour mark.
Okay. Well, get
Oh,
started.
dear Lord. I should have walked through this door. Dear sis. Okay. Yeah, looks like he needs some help, and we're here. We're the help.
He helps with his men. And you just get ready to go. You start the trek with this group of nomadic people. They share with you stories. They laugh. Use joke. They teach you their hunting methods and how they tan some of the things here. Piss. The answer is piss. They let you know how they tap for water and how they have kept themselves alive throughout this time. Do you just tell them of your previous tests?
No. We do not.
They tell you of the hard times that they have had surviving these past few winters. They make you aware of how they have traded with the giant kin, the Goliath. As their leader then looks at you and as he nods and he points over a crested berm, you can just ever so slightly see the outline of this huge mountain. 8 hours have passed.
Oh,
Grimskalle, what are you guys doing out of curiosity right now? As the little walrus is, I see little, it's a walrus, and kind of going like, shoo, and just like throwing itself off of walls and like sliding around.
they could actually be resting, to be honest. But
Lydia should murmuring to herself that she wanted the obsidian dagger.
Medic 134.
We
Fergus?
go to the isolation
Medic
test,
134. 108 Eaton Court.
so we're not useless.
Obsidia, Fergus.
Yes.
Brindhild has asked if you would like to do the isolation test so you are not useless.
Oh, my bad. I missed that. Thank you. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. I feel pretty handy.
I'll pass. I'd rather wait for the other ones. Do it together.
That, you know, that actually might not be a bad idea. I don't really know if you'd be able to.
Fine, my dude.
You said what?
Archie, is that fence getting a bit sore in your ass?
You said is that what?
Is that fence getting a bit sore on your ass? Just fence sitting there.
If you would have kindly let me finish, I was going to say it's an isolation challenge. We can't exactly help each other. But if we have more people able to pass the test, then I will wait.
I sure think you two can take it.
No, I'm gonna wait so we can all go in together. You swayed me. The fence is no longer up my ass. You are, so I'm here.
You hear that,
I guess
Brett? You hear that? You're up. You're up his ass.
Kinky.
Then, for those of you back out there in the tundra of Icewind Dale, in the frozen wastelands, as you start to crest and start to lift and go up this mountain, the snow starts to pelt. You feel like your skin is being ripped from the flesh. It is like being sandblasted with cold. Please make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh yeah.
just like
Just a
You're in
standard
my
con save.
prayers right now.
it's like, oh yeah, maybe
Nice.
you're dead. A 9.
Adair, please take a level of exhaustion.
Yes, sir.
Nah, bro, you already got a nat 20, buddy.
Oh, thank you.
1 level of exhaustion. Fun. I love that for me.
As you start to push on up and up, there are many different challenges trying to climb a mountain. Some of these challenges are getting a foothold. Some of these challenges are understanding where things are, understanding where you're going in this blanket sleet. You can see that many of these tribespeople seem to have rather thin and narrow bone glasses to help with things like snow blindness. And they climb with wolves, with dogs, with children on their backs, and toddlers nipping at their heels. They climb this mountain. Gentlemen, make a con save.
Another one.
Oh, baby! Man, we best hope there's no combat that comes up soon because we're just running out of nat 20s here. So you push on with the people, song and spirit. You've heard of marching songs. You ever heard of climbing songs? We'll be coming round the mountain when we come. Woot woot. As you keep climbing, you come to narrow ledges. You ever seen World's Most Dangerous Roads? If you were an 18-wheeler, you'd be fucked, ladies and gentlemen. But yous push on, helping each other. An absolute communal effort. Make a con save.
I was gonna ask a question.
Sure.
Could I use mold earth to make the track easier? Like make the mountain climb easier? So instead of treacherous mountain, it's more like stairs?
You try. Is that a spell slot or a cantrip out of curiosity?
Cantrip. It's a cantrip.
You try on your climb and you move your hands. Nothing happens. As the leader shouts back, every so often, the Frostmaiden blesses us with the trial and tribulation. This is an anti-magic blizzard.
What the fuck? He's gonna say under his breath. Oh.
Just FYI.
You want a con save? Yeah, here it comes.
Nice. He just watches it there, tries a spell, and as a shout back, you're like chuckles kind of raising on throughout this huge convoy. As they get a good laugh out of it, it raises morale and spirit as you keep climbing, going through tunnels and ice, shit like sort of ice caves and such, making your way up and up further. You can see the book. You can see as people sadly have not made it in their journeys. They are encased in about 2 inches of ice, looking just frozen. And as you look at the harrowed state of these people, make a con save.
Oh.
Oh.
That's
Ricky, make a con save.
Yes, sir.
See, so Jalen.
Matthew,
Yep. Yep.
Check your Discord, yeah.
Yep.
Level 2.
Yep. There you go. Level 2 on the exhaustion for you guys. As you continue to climb higher and higher, like that one Creed song, can you take me higher? As you climb and climb with the group of the people singing the songs, marching on, the dogs' stern looks staunch as they climb and climb. These people make this look easy as used to struggle. Somehow Nabra just like breezing it off. Hello friends, hi friends, how we doing? Getting the charisma up in there. He is schmoozing the people of the tribe of the elk as you try to help. He's doing his hardest to be as helpfully helpless as possible, but it's working. Do you know what else is working? Concepts.
Lovely, 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 jubbly. I love that for me. Con save. Damn, it's -4 now.
Oh, it fucking is. He's almost out of modifier. He's almost rolling flat. It is a case that Nabra and Adair have failed their con saves.
Level 3.
Level 3. Level 1, level 2, level 3. It's going great.
I don't got very many levels left.
As you
I failed with a 13.
This DC is climbing.
Oh, the same as we are. Okay.
It gets harder and harder the longer
Wait,
you go on.
wait. So this is difficult terrain?
No, it's just difficult.
Okay.
It's
I was gonna say,
blizzard.
No, I was gonna say speedy.
No, it's just
I don't think
it's just difficult in that you're climbing up a mountain, and it's difficult that the so the DC started at 10.
Oh, okay.
Jalen, you failed that one. I have a table. You can't see it. I have a table.
Lovely. I'm at 3 now.
As you climb higher and harder, you are close to where you need to be. As the tribeman looks down at you and as he shouts there, "We're going down now!" As you start to go down this rocky crevice down, as the blizzard batters on, it is getting there. You can't feel your toes. Balthazar, you look at your hands and you swear your fingertips are turning blue. You look at Nabra and you swear he's turning blue. Then you realise he was always blue. But it has been 14 hours almost in the freezing cold snow as this blizzard batters down. Con saves.
But I don't want to. Oh, there's the level. There's 3.
Let's hope I pass it. Pass. Fuck.
Balthazar, Adair. I don't
Level
think I
4.
need to tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think you do either.
That sucks, but
Real
Why
quick.
do you fellas look so wore out all of a sudden?
what does level exhaustion even do?
Let's see. Let's look at it this way, Jalen. You do not want 2 more levels of exhaustion.
Yeah. Hit point maximum halved.
No, that's 2014.
What does 2025 do?
2025 at this point here, you currently have a -8 to all rolls. This would
Love that
include
for you.
death saves.
Oh,
Shit.
Love that
As
for me.
use, climb, and pull. Adair, you have never felt like this before. You claw your way and you pull. Everybody seems to help you. Most of the tribespeople get a good laugh out of this because you look quite well built, and like there's little kids running circles round you, like pointing and laughing as you're trying, but it's almost there. Just a few more. You'll be right there with us, and then we'll all be good. And then if you just keep going. You just, can I have your final con saves, please, ladies?
Yeah. A -8. Can I even pass this?
Now, Brath pass.
Yikes.
So, for it here, as you get to the area, you are attested to, and there as you lie there, as the campmen start to put up their camp, and as they look at you, it's been a great help. Thank you. You should take some. As the wind and snow pass by once more, and yous arrive back where yous were. Balthazar, having failed 4 checks, I want to say that was you, Phil, right?
I failed 2. I had 1 start. I had level 1 to start with of exhaustion.
Go to 9. Yeah, you failed 3 total con saves on this one here, and that there was the test of endure. Ah, I ripped the book! Ah, damn it. I need a new book now, guys. But let's use push through. I was going to check how you pass this one. So, this was endurance. And miss. So, of test number 2, yous are done. There, it, boy, does it hurt. It hurts like a motherfucker. Everything, everywhere hurts. Your vision blurs. You swear to God there's 3 of this bastard now. What would you just like to do?
Take a nap?
Yeah, if there's enough time to rest.
Enough time how?
I don't know.
Are you guys still in the door?
Yeah, we're still in the door.
Oh, okay, never mind then.
They're at the door, but they're back now.
Oh, we're back now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'd say there's time as long as we're alive.
Oh, I can't move. Look.
Movement speed still 0.
Oh, really?
Apparently so.
I think we got enough people for watches, don't we?
You gotta take your watch by a dare, because he ain't going fucking nowhere.
Yeah,
we'll
have to have enough.
I stumble out of the door. I can only move 10. My movement's down to 10 feet.
That's still more than a dare.
We'll go carry a dare out of here.
I just collapsed to the floor.
It's a dare to remember. You just drop to the ground. The walrus kind of comes back once more. He don't look too good, boss.
I don't feel too good.
He slides on.
Did you call me boss?
He slides and slides, and then it comes this way as he laughs, and he looks right down on a dare. I could just eat him up, and he couldn't do nothing about it. Life's funny that way, ain't it?
It's the walrus if he wants to keep seeing these wonderful, interesting, miraculous things we're doing.
I do find it impressive that you done too. I do. That is truly the most impressive thing I ever did say. But could you do 3?
Could, but we're gonna need a breather here. You wouldn't mind laying off for a little bit, would you?
I'm just being friendly. Curious.
No worries then.
Oh, so deadly curious.
We've done cruelty and endurance. Oh.
Great. I as long as we can all get 8 hours somehow, I'll volunteer for his watch.
I'll help the first watch.
I'm just gonna just gonna take the bedroll off of Adair's fucking backpack and just quickly set it up for him. Throw it over him. And can anybody else not move?
move slower than usual.
Alright. If anybody's damaged, or needs anything extra, let me know. If not, I will set up my bedroll and set up my I'll go ahead and equip my my maul instead and get a potion of healing and a potion of greater healing more towards the top of my pack and just take first watch.
Sit down next to you and watch as well.
Yep. Guys, excuse me for a moment. I'm doing a thing for everybody. You are, however, going to see some absolutely horrible rating as a result. And then we come to test number 2.
Okay, we're sleeping in one of the rooms where the magic happens.
Hell does that mean?
I don't know. That's what the walrus said.
Well, this one looks like it's full of furs. If that
Both
is
of them
indeed
are.
true.
Yes, because that's where the magic happens.
Well, I honestly think warmth is a bit more necessary than a few musty smells. So I'll carry a dare.
I can't move. Help
over
me.
here.
Okay,
I'll carry a dare over here
So, I will
and
say,
put them on some furs.
I'll say, no watch is required. You hear some noises throughout the night that stir you. You hear bangs and cracks and you feel the chill reset as your ambient heat had raised the temperature in here ever so slightly, and you feel it get colder again at some point as the giant walrus just sits there in the middle of the room. Good. Yep. Oh, that's good. There, everybody else. We can all take a long rest. Fun fact for everybody with exhaustion, you only lose 1 level of exhaustion.
You're joking.
No.
For a
Still
long
capable
rest,
now.
you're joking.
Per long rest, you will lose 1
Oh.
level of exhaustion.
You're joking.
Oh my
You're joking. I can't
god.
believe my eyes. You're joking. You gotta be.
Nope, I keep forgetting that you got to right click it. Balthazar, you had 4 at the end of the test. You now have 3.
I thought I was at 3 at the end of the test.
No, you failed
Was
3
I-
and went in with 1. You failed your final 3 of 14, 15, and 16.
Oh my god.
And you went in with
I
1.
was.
Yeah, the DC started at 10 and ended at 16.
Okay.
So yeah, I literally couldn't pass that last one.
Yeah, but if I had asked you not to make the save, everybody would have known what was good. The uphand, Jalen, you now have 20 foot of movement. That puts you in line with, well, almost nobody else, bar per Balthazar, who has 10.
Am I still at 10?
But it's use a rise in the morning, or whatever you think it is. The walrus looks at you once more. What? 2 down, 1 to go? Where are you going, buddy?
Wow. Okay. So, what's the next one? Isolation?
Isolation or the Irvation?
Let's just do the one that we know what the premise is first.
Which is?
Alright.
Isolation, and not the one that the cut off word. That's this bottom left one, yeah. Bottom left one, yeah. Or is it the bottom and the top left one? I'm not entirely sure.
You've done the two top ones.
So it's one of these two. If I had to guess, it's probably this one. We'll just check the word and then decide. What's the word? What's the haps?
The bird. This one is isolation.
What's your major?
So where's the isolation? Over here?
Yes.
What is my... do not touch doors yet, please.
No, someone just closed the door in Brynhild.
No, I think I closed it on myself by mistake.
Sorry.
Guys, are we coming?
Yeah. We're going this time. Isolation.
Ruby's had to dip, but I will play Ruby's character.
Somebody carry me.
I need more carrying than you. I'm hobbling.
Obsidia will look at you and laugh.
Let's hope we don't need any more.
What happened with us, Obsidia?
I'm feeling a bit cold today.
Isn't this this world, that world with the people who monitor magic? Or nah, it's not.
Nah, that's Dragonlance.
Right. All right, she's close enough to be teleported with us. Let's go.
It's you. Open the door. Get on the floor. Everybody walk the dinosaur. Your surroundings vanish in a small flurry of snow and ice. When your vision clears, you find yourself standing at the side of a camp. Very similar to the two other camps you found yourself standing. Yeah, anybody noticing a trend here? All the warriors in the camp appear to be sharpening weapons. You see the regal banner of 3 claw marks that seem to be looking like rips, and an orange and black camel-like pattern of stripes within.
Okay.
You say camel-like?
Are we just here? No map?
I'm trying to see whether or not a map is necessary right now.
I got you.
You all once again have the little icicle snowflake above your head.
I guess we find the chieftain or the shaman, whoever.
You
just walk into camp.
Into the camp, and some warriors grab you as they look at you. They don't seem hostile, but they grab you in an almost assertive or authoritative way. And as they speak tribal to each other, and then point at like the little snowflake above your head, and they just escort you into this grand tent in the middle of the room camp.
Very well.
It's like you see a burly, muscled woman covered in scars. Her hair looks like it's been cut by people sharpening stones and pounding the hair. And she does. She has this thick garb on above her head. She has those snow glasses that you saw in your previous. And she sits there, sharpening a great axe as a saber-toothed tiger sits next to her. And as she eyes you as you walk in, you hear that. She stands Oro has blessed us. As she shouts to the warriors.
Bitch, I don't know what you're talking about.
What's that?
What did you say?
It said Oral's a bitch. I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't say that. Oh my god.
The Frostmaiden has sent emissaries to watch our camp as we go out.
Yeah, fun. Is that what we're here for? To watch the camp? Fun. Okay.
As many of you know, we are going on the great hunt to slaughter our enemies, the Elk tribe. We must get to them before they move. In doing so, our camp will be unprotected. We must ensure our camp remains strong, vigilant, and above all else, protected. And the Frostmaiden has done so with this white devil, this stout, small woman, this even smaller man, this blue beast, this stout, bowl-cutted man, and this tall, regal-looking bitch.
Well, I get that.
No, they don't know she's a bitch yet.
Nah, she keeps those vibes.
She gives us.
Oh, I thought they were talking about it there. I forgot Ruby was here.
He looks at his. You are here to do that, right? Making sure.
Yeah, that seems about right.
Good! Then, you shall be here, watching the camp. And remember, yous are our only line of defense. As she heads on out. And she does. Takes about an hour for the camp to be empty. And in doing so, yous remain alone. Yourselves. In this camp. What would you like to do?
Okay, we're watching the camp, right? So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of us. We can. How big is the camp? Medium, small, big, huge?
Quite large. About 20
Quite
tents.
large. 20 tents. Okay. We can do 3 and 3. Day shift, night shift type thing. Rotate out. People sleep, people watch. People sleep, people watch. Sound good? So who's taking day shift and who's taking night shift?
Sounds good. Raise your hand if you have dark vision.
I do.
That's pretty much everybody.
What's the name of this test? Isolation?
Yeah. I don't get the isolation.
Nah, bro, do you have magical dark vision?
Good shot now, bro. Ricky.
Yes, Narbra has dark vision.
I don't think we have to watch, but be here just in case anything happens. You know.
I was just wondering how to divvy things up, but more or less, I'll speak for Fergus, and I'll say Fergus will take night.
I'll take night as well then.
I'll take the third night shift. Actually, I'll take the day shift. Actually, day. Yep. So that means it's like okay. I'll take day. We got 2 on night. We need 2 more on day and 1 more on night.
I feel like we should put Obsidian on day. I think she's the only person who doesn't have dark vision.
Yep. Obsidian's on day now. 1 more on day, 1 more on night.
Set got door numbers here.
I will go where I am needed.
We'll have Nabra on night. That means you're with. I think Balthazar is with us on day.
Sure.
Nah, bro, one night.
Wait. So. Yeah, boy. As yous all settle in for a beautiful, beautiful night. Let's all sit down, relax, take it all in, enjoy each other's company. I don't know, fuck for all I can. I
Hope you're
require
ready for it.
everyone make a survival check.
Survival.
What happened?
Okay, I rolled that 1.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yes.
As you set, what, collect, enjoy yourselves. It's all Gucci. However, he's awake in the morning. He's all sit down and talk.
One last level of exhaustion.
As you do. You think, God, Adair's been gone. Sleep a while. And as you check Adair's bed, Adair is gone.
There's gone.
Well, isolation, right?
Does it look like any tracks, like he wandered off?
No. Bed was fully made up. His shoes are still by the door. His clothes are still in the chest. Everything Adair had on him that he took off before he went to bed, still there and present. There are no footprints that lead from your camp. There are no drag marks. There are no creatures. Nothing. The tent remains as is. Not a hole, not a blemish, nothing. Those who were on the night watch didn't even notice him leave, didn't see anything, but Adair is somehow gone. Adair.
Hmm.
You think it would help if we tied ourselves together with this rope I have? I still got 2 sets of 50 feet of rope.
We can try.
Maybe. Yeah. Let's try.
Yeah, if you
So,
tie up the people. How would you do on your second day, out of curiosity?
you said what? Oh, how do we do the second day?
Yeah.
Well, I was taking watch at night, so it's either take watch at night or, if you'll allow it, Scottish, could I be one of the day watch but still get rest? Like, why do we need 3? Are we rotating?
We're rotating so that everyone can get a sleep.
Oh, okay. In that case, as long as I get my rest, I'll take I'll try taking day. You know, somebody went missing on my watch, so I'll try day.
Yep. Use watch. As you watch, just gotta quickly do our numbers, by the way. May have done this a little wrong, but that's alright. 14, 8, 26. Never mind, doesn't matter. Done it right. I want to point this out right now. Sans a dare, technically speaking, the average is going up. Let's use take on the next night. I require once more survival check.
Well, goodbye, guys. Oh, I thought that was a 1. Still, goodbye.
Yous are all tied up together. Let's use bring on the day. Use watch. As upon that very faithful morn, Balthazar, you feel something sink deep in your heart. As Obsidia rolled a 4 but has a -1 to her modifier. And thus is no longer in her bed. You tied yourselves up though. You tied yourself up. You took the 50 foot of rope and tied that round your waist. You made sure you were next to each other. Her stuff is still in the chest. Her shoes are still by the door. The rope is still in the bed. No one saw her leave. The camp is unmolested. The tent is unbroken. Where the fuck is Obsidia?
I was curled up right next to her. I didn't see her leave.
What was that?
Maybe she went to find the nail file.
Things are getting a little weird now. How can
Wait, Scottish.
just vanish?
For clarity, the rope is just where she was, as if she had just slipped it off.
Yes.
Oh, okay, thank you.
You search. You look for her. Try. Where'd you go? Many of you are feeling a bit better now. The mornings came. It's all good. But with every morning comes a night. With every passing night, someone has vanished. Things are getting scary here in the camp. She said she'd be gone not long. It's been 2 days. How much longer will it take? Roll a survival check.
Oh, bye guys.
What'd you roll?
A 5.
Oh. Wouldn't it be fun and not at all like Scottish to if the people who disappeared don't show up, when we're done?
We'll see.
Scottish would do that. What do you
As he's watched. You watch that night, trying your hardest. Sometimes your best just isn't good enough. As upon that faithful morn, Balthazar was missing. And again, you did what you had to. You did your best. You tried your hardest. He too is gone. You should try. Again. Things are getting a bit funky now. Could use 3. Make me a... Already on it. Survival check. Yep. Funniest thing happens. You would not believe your eyes. But as that sense of paranoia takes place, he's awake. Don't know who's first. And I don't know who's last. But upon that faithful morn, the head count remains unchanged. And there are now still 3 of yous in the camp. Maybe that raises morale. Maybe it doesn't. But something's better than nothing. And as another sun tries to rise, it is eventually beaten down by the darkness. Acquire another survival. Ricky, you ain't rolling the best right now, are you, buddy?
I used all my luck up earlier during the endurance trial.
Oh yeah. And as luck would have it, Pondymorn, as you rest your weary head, and arise once more like the champions that you feel yous are. Sadly, there be but two, both dwarven in nature. In this camp, there were 6 of yous to begin with. Not so much now. And it's getting hard. Isn't that right, Fergus? It's getting hard. Am I right, boy? Am I right? In all seriousness.
There, Balthazar, Nabra, Fergus.
No. It's just you and Fergus left now.
Yeah, but
An erection joke.
I have day 1 Adair, day 2 Obsidia, day 3 Balthazar, day 4 Nabra, day 5 Fergus.
No, we're on day 5. Fergus is still here.
Day 5?
We're on day 5 now. Fergus is still here.
Brunhild's actually just speaking my disappearance into existence.
She doesn't see male dwarves. They're clearly inferior to her. Speaking of things being inferior to yourselves, though, it's a lovely day here. As good as a day as it could be. Before the darkness takes hold once more. And the day becomes night. And as the day becomes night, paranoia sets in as you must put your heads down once more. Don't know how or where it is or how it happens, but somehow you feel this urge to make a survival check.
I'm good! You did it! You done it!
They say that out there in the astral plane, no one can hear you scream unless you're 20 miles upon a spelljammer galleon. But that's neither here nor there. For the most part, when floating through wild space, no one can hear you scream. And if a Brynhild is alone and in a camp, is a Brynhild truly alone in a camp? And then there was one. And it's getting real fucky now. Everyone is gone bar you. And just you.
That is a test of estimation. Real life footage of real person.
I don't need to know what you do. Or how you do it. Or what your day entails.
I'm just gonna...
But I need to know what
Trust
your
in my
night
heart.
entails. Could I have a survival check, please?
There you go.
You fall. And then you rise once more on the back of a wolf. You see the clan of hunters with you. And as they look at you, you look at them. You're somehow out there. And sadly, as that comes to be, the woman looks at you with disappointment, sadness in her eyes. I'm gonna need everybody here now to make wisdom saving throws.
Plural? It will do. Trying to find my headset.
Wisdom save, the one thing I'm supposed to be good. Why is my modifier on D? Oh, okay. Yeah, The thing I'm supposed to be best at. Let's go.
Let's see. So. Yeah. Nah, bro. I need to roll Obsidia.
Full person. Manic 134.
Got 15.
Manic 134.
No, bro, I dare. Roll a D100.
Very well. 25. You know what's funnier than 24?
Let's see, so... like this, and... see, I just got to write this for me. No, bro, what was your number? Was it 56? And a dare, 25. Dare.
What were those for?
As you come back to the camp and you feel this failure come over you. You've been walking. You've just been walking through this tundra the entire time, being constantly battered. You had no idea you were going. You had no idea what was going on, but some of you's made it out unscathed. But as the wind blow over once more and you come back to Grimskalle, and as you look round, nah, brah, you catch your reflection in the ice. Damn, that's a fucking dragonborn, that is. There ain't none other like you. You know that for a fact. Do you want to know why you know that for a fact? Because you are the smartest, wisest, strongest, fastest, and most beautiful person that you know. Or so says your indefinite madness.
Oh, what?
There.
Did you say indefinite madness?
I said indefinite madness.
That's fucking awesome.
Sadly for Adair, not much has changed. But you feel like this burning need to just gather up everything that isn't nailed down and put it in your pockets.
Yeah, not much has changed.
I apologize, but I'm going to run.
It's alright, we're gonna end there, as there's not enough time to get onto the final test this week, but next week we will.
Alright.
Yeah. Till then, guys.
Yeah.